The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack which contains everything you need to get started, including step-by-step project cards and a DVD which will give you the chance to be able to create an arrangement of different items of jewellery. You'll also get a manual which will help to familiarise you with all the items you're going to be creating and all the tools you're going to need to do so. Plus you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier, so why not give it a go today? Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
That, can't you? Hi.
Hello.
I can't decide if I need my cardigan on or not.
Yeah, neither can I today. On, off, on, off.
Yeah, I'll save it for later because I will get cold. And now we can both be in our funeral black together. Hi. So, just excuse me because we've not actually worked together before, so we're just having a chat. So, you're originally from Germany?
Yes.
And then moved to?
Swaziland. Well, actually France, then back to Germany, and then Swaziland, which is a small country in southern Africa. So, yeah.
I am so boring.
I was just lucky because my dad did it. Otherwise, I would also be at home, you know, in Germany, nowhere else. So my dad sort of dragged us around the world.
And so what brought you to the UK?
My
Jewellery
husband.
Maker, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Your husband?
My husband, he's actually Scottish, so he decided that it would be nice for the boys, our boys, to come to the UK and see what it's like. So yeah, we came here and had a look.
And when was that?
Loved that. That was in 2013.
And so you have
4 years now.
So when you say boys, how many boys you have?
Two.
And
Yeah.
See, that's why we bond.
Two boys.
And their names?
Robin and Kenny. So my
and how old are they? I'm just doing the like how old. Yeah.
Youngest is 15 and oldest is 19. So.
Wow, you look amazing.
Had them young.
what, 10? I mean, this woman looks amazing. Wow, wow. So, okay, I know. All over it today, folks, all over it. I'm discovering everything about everything. We've had, Nadia's not actually on talkback. Yeah, she can't actually hear anything yet. So, yeah, they're basically insulting me for your pleasure, and you can't hear it. I've got a cracking team this evening. I've got Sam with me on floor.
Sorry. Oh, well, back into shot. There we go.
Why didn't I clock that? I've got Pete on floor.
Hi.
Cameras, rather. Well, he's still standing on the floor. Pete, are you with us all night?
No, I'm here for 10 minutes and then I'm off.
Is he here all night?
Yeah.
Are you on cameras all night? Yes! Reunited and it feels so good. I haven't...
I'm already...
You are actually going?
He is.
Right.
You've got Bruce and Kerry.
Already.
Oh, right, no, I haven't got... Do you know what? Let's just do the items. This is JewelleryMaker. We do jewellery making as well. Where should we start? Producer Becky. Let's be professional. I haven't actually got... Yes, I have. That's fine. Okay, we have got... Oh! So much to get through this evening. Nadia and I still haven't worked together on a full show, so this will be a lot of catching up. If you've got any questions for our fabulous designer this evening, then do text in. Because the genre of jewellery making I associate with you, it's quite a few different ones, but I suppose when I think about intricate, delicate detailing, I think of you out of our designers, and I hadn't actually seen the jewellery, hadn't had an opportunity to see it in great detail until just before we came on. And that is exactly what you're going to be demonstrating tonight. And it's the finesse and it's the finer detailing. And at the same time, though, if you're just starting out jewellery making, none of this is going to be intimidating. And she's a fabulous teacher. So you're in safe hands with your guest designer tonight. And you've got me as the loose cannon of the piece. So is that right? Apparently that's what I'm referred as. That's lovely to know. What? We are going to have a cracking show tonight, and we're going to kickstart with an absolute bargain. Now, for those of you who don't know about shell pearl is a reconstituted shell in order to look like a pearl, and these are of the ivory colour, and they are absolutely perfectly symmetrical. So for those of you who are drawn to seed bead work for symmetry, you're going to love a shell pearl because you get the absolute symmetry, but it's still considered a genuine gemstone. UKGP 70. I think these within the memory wire bracelets, they're going to look amazing alongside chips and nuggets. In fact, just alongside anything. They're a great asset to have. They're going to be a really versatile colour, aren't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can put them with anything, especially that cream sort of tone, and it's such a classic colour as well. Black with green, with blue, any colour, any gemstone you can think of. I see some purple there. What are those?
Yeah.
Those look amazing together.
That does look absolutely stunning. You said about black gemstones as well. I have got black opal in the show. I've left my sheet in the office. Haven't I? Have you as well, Kerry? Yeah. These are $4.95. $4.95, folks. $4.95. Now, the great thing is, once you've spent $4.95 with us, you will get a complimentary welcome pack from us if it's your first purchase. And that's all you need to spend $4.95 in order to get your free tools. Oh, hang on. Sam.
Yes?
That's done something.
Have you set Siri off again?
No. I did do that on the show last night. I'm so bad at technology. It is a New Year's resolution to try and get better at it. It's because I don't care for technology. That's what it is. I didn't know how to email my director a picture earlier. No. So, no, I didn't do it because I don't know how. And also, the picture wouldn't have been a good enough quality. Basically, I found a picture online earlier of the mine where our black opal is from. Okay. And it is amazing. And my producer Becky and I actually watched some footage of the mine and the actual mining experience. I'll talk you about through it a little bit later. It's just bonkers. And what I found really bonkers as well is these incredible miners in Ethiopia are mining wearing jumpers. and it looks like it's about 70 degrees. Okay, we've got so much to get through in today's show, so I'm going to crack on. We've got really limited stock, haven't we? We've got really, really limited, and this is one of our most in-demand strands that we have ever done as a business. That's it. How have you got that there?
I did what you were saying.
You did what I was...
Don't question. I don't know.
Sam's just found the picture of the mine. It's really easy to find because you can just go on the Wello mine in Ethiopia for black opal and it...
I'll be honest, I just googled and I didn't want to say that to you.
Well, do you know what? You found it though. Do you know what? That's dedication to the cause. That's because she's an absolute corker. BSGP91, 100 carats. It's a 38 centimetre strand. And they are stunning. 6mm rounds, probably the most requested size of a round bead, the most versatile of the rounds. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'm a little bit warm in the studio at the moment. I know. Last night I couldn't get it together. Hot and cold, hot and cold. But it's actually, are you toasty warm?
Yeah, it's a little bit warm, but just only a tiny bit.
Yeah, we only need it down like a degree maximum.
Half a degree.
Half a degree. Sam's just like, oh, off. Okay, now BSGP91, 100 carats of this really exquisite, beautiful hue of jadeite. Jadeite, known as the protector gemstone, is believed as something, if someone's wearing it, it's stopping something negative happening to them emotionally or physically. It's one of the most in-demand gemstones in the world of spiritual healing. The most prestigious of all your jadeite families, of the nephrite family, etc., would be your jadeite. And it's £9.95, it's the final few, less than £10 for jadeite. You might as well just grab it now because this is not going to be available. Can I just say, if more people, if not everyone's going to be able to check out the baskets, we've got more people with this in their baskets than we have got stock available now at £9.95. The first one, by the way, went to South Carolina. Oh. That's exciting to know that we're intercontinental this evening, isn't it?
We see that quite a lot, don't we?
We do?
Yeah.
Travelling all over the world. I know. I think, though, it would only be fair if, for market research, we really understood the countries we were delivering to, and therefore we need to go on a road trip, don't we, team? To South Carolina. Yeah? Yeah. Let's do it. Right, we're going to move on. Oh, we're going in some sort of order this evening. This is bizarre. Go to the next item.
Oh, I like that.
It's nice length, isn't it?
I had it on the last time I was on the show and I admired it then. I like the sort of DNA look of it and the...
Yes!
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, totally see that. What is it called? The... What's the name of the spiral?
The worst memory in the world. Helix? No.
Yeah.
Was that Helix?
Yes, it is. Well done, memory kicked in.
That was a lucky dip.
Yeah, that was no skill involved at all. Pure luck. 24 inches. Now, this is diamond cut. And then, so the silver's actually been cut in the way that the technique called the diamond cut. Then it's got the twist on it within what's known as the curb. So you've got a few different things going on here. So you've got a curb chain that has been diamond cut in order to form the curb, and then it's gone through a twisting process, which is amazing. So you've got 24 inches in length, and they're 2.2 millimeters each of those links. We're doing on, off screen tonight, quick on, grab it, and off it'll go because we've got really, really limited stock. And it's going less than £15 tonight. It's down at £10.95 for the final 6 of these. 0800 644 655. That's a free phone number for you this evening. The code is ZQIL63. 4.7 grams of 925 sterling silver. 5 opportunities now. That's it. 4 chances. It's going to go. And I like the fact that you don't have to even undo the clasp. You can just slide that over your head.
It's really long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it for sort of more statement piece. It's a nice sturdy chain for that sort of thing.
Yeah, it has got that sturdier look, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The way our chairs are angled looks like we don't like each other.
Oh, really?
No.
Come closer a little bit there.
Oh, no, I've just had it. Can I just tell you something, right? Because you know I like to tell you my life story. bought a Greek salad without onion in it because I don't like eating raw onion. I don't like it. I've just eaten it. Second mouthful in. Well, I haven't eaten the whole thing because second mouthful in, onion.
And you liked it?
No.
No.
Just thought I'd share that with you. I'm annoyed by it. It's irritated me.
Wasn't me, I promise.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't me. Didn't put the onion in there.
Yeah, whatever. See?
Wasn't me.
Spiking my salad. Okay, final 3 chances at $10.95. ZQIL63, 2 chances. The sparkle on that is absolutely divine. Once again, we've got tons of you joining us this evening, but we have a real delay between you putting it in your basket and then press that buy now button. It's the final low price. It's the final 2 chances. We've got people multi-buying on that. We're hoping to multi-buy. I've just got loads of you that with those in your basket, so I don't know who it's going to go to. Good luck. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I love these. They make me giggle. Sam, thanks. She's made me a cup of tea. You got a tea or a coffee?
I've got a coffee.
And
She's
a coffee.
lovely. Thank you.
She's a corker. Love her. Now, the magnetic clasps. As I always say, please do not use these or wear them if you have a pacemaker or a defibrillator. Goodbye, Pete. It was beautiful and brief. And that's why it was beautiful. I'm joking, he knows. Right, the magnetic clasps that you see here
That's magic.
are incredibly strong.
Do you know, I've not had them yet. I'm dying. I am dying.
Oh, they
to
are
have
amazing.
them.
Well, you won't be getting these, I'm afraid, because we're down to the final 16. Now, they are incredibly strong to the point if you don't have strands either side, they're really, really difficult to open. So, so the trick is you just slide them and they open easily.
Oh, that's clever.
Okay? They are the strongest magnetic clasps I've ever come across within jewellery making. Really the strongest. So you can put a really good weight chain because there's nothing worse than have a magnetic clasp and then you come to put it on and it just goes ping. And then you have to change the clasp around or you have to put an extender chain on for safety, blah, blah, blah. So the final 13 chances of this, I really love the fact that they are, and for less than £7 a piece. And they are solid 925 sterling silver surround on these. So obviously the magnet isn't solid silver, but your absolute surrounding of these is either a solid 925 sterling silver or solid 925 sterling silver with an additional gold layer of either yellow gold or rose gold in this instance here. The final 10 chances, 9 chances, 3 in a pack. And I should be telling you the size of those. Just bear with me a second. We've got the diameter. Oh yeah, 10 millimetres. It's down at the bottom. Thank you, doll. 10 millimetres in its diameter. So the fact that you can have it at the front, you can have it at the side, it can be a real part of the design on a bracelet. There's nothing worse than trying to get a bracelet on yourself. I've got a gorgeous bracelet on right now, by the way. Valentine's Day is fast approaching.
I've got a chain like that and I always liked using it. It's very special, isn't it?
It is really special. And the fact that you can chop it up and just use those almost like jump rings as well. You don't have to use it.
Connectors.
Yeah, they're really lovely connectors. I've used those quite a few times. We've got the final 7 of these. Again, we've got loads of you with these in your baskets. Good evening, ladies. Can't wait to see what you make, Nadia. Love your work.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
from Amanda in Merseyside. How are you, Amanda, darling? Ladies, you both look incredibly gorgeous, but there's a bit of an Addams Family vibe going on. Shall I put... There is, isn't there? I said we look a bit funeral. Shall I put my grey cardie on?
I've also got a grey one. We can both go and go grey.
Oh yeah, we could like do a costume change partway through the night. The loose cannon, that's funny. It's not the first time I've been called it. 5 chances. There is a bit of an Addams Family thing going on. Yeah, I'll
Back
fake
in the
tan
day, I
next time.
actually had a white stripe as well, going back with black hair. When in my teenage
Did you
year, I did.
really?
Yes, I did. Had
To
long
be
black
honest,
hair.
if I didn't go to the hairdressers, that would also happen to me naturally, but hey. Right, we're going to move on to this beautiful bracelet. Now it comes just a bracelet, but as jewellery makers we can look at a piece and then look to see how we could deconstruct it. You've got a really fab main part of the chain for the bracelet, and then you've got the extender as well. The main chain to the bracelet actually features very large links, so you can work with it and you can work into it, you can play around with it. It's 7 inches in length with a 2-inch extender. I know it's probably a random thing to say, but I love the colour of that gold.
It's very soft, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's soft with a vibrancy, and sometimes gold can look a bit brash, can't it?
No, this is very subtle.
Really lovely. Let me just see if it says. It won't surprise me if this is one of our Italian sourced ones. It doesn't say. You do have your 925 marking just inside the lobster claw. The lobster claw clasp. It's quite hard to say after a long day of your child being ill again. If you watched last night, folks, I didn't get to the new playgroup I wanted to take Freddie to this morning because Charlie didn't go to school again. Bless him, he woke up, he was white as a sheet. He went, "Mummy, I don't think I can go in today, and it's PE, and I love PE." He is the most well-spoken child. Mummy. Isn't he? Kerry's met him a few times. He is, in fact, he has been on screen as well. He's on screen with one of our designers, and he came on, and he was only about 3, and he went, "Excuse me, what is this? Excuse me." Yes. Oh, my little munchkins, which they might be watching right now, actually, before they go up for the bath. Mwah, mwah. I love your little faces, and I want to eat them.
Oh.
They'll be squealing around now, going, "No!" Oh.
They still do that when they're teenagers.
Is that more like, "No!" Right then, 925 sterling silver with a 9-carat yellow gold plate, 1095. That's 7 inches with a 2-inch extender. You've got 9 inches worth of silver and that gorgeous, oh, here we go, lobster claw clasp. The sneeze kicking in again. Visa and MasterCard, go for it. Okay, that's now gone. Which one, sorry? 7? Okay, they are both 0.4.
I like.
Great deal on these. These are silver-plated copper wire. How long have you been making jewellery?
Since I was a little girl. Wire, just about a year, 2 years.
Yeah? And have you had experience with wire outside of JewelleryMaker, or is it just JewelleryMakers, really?
No, I've used wire from outside of JewelleryMaker as well, yeah. So.
And would you do it again?
Oh, yes.
Well, use wire outside of JewelleryMaker, or you'd use wire again?
Yeah,
the wire within JewelleryMaker, we have sourced the best that we can source, in our opinion, because it is incredibly malleable, but it holds its shape, and I don't think you can get a finer quality of it. Also, it doesn't lose its colour easily at all. It is a plated wire, so obviously there is a core in there that's the copper wire that will become exposed after a certain amount of pressure. So say you're really working with your pliers over and over and over and over again. But my goodness, when you put this under the testing conditions, it's incredibly hard wearing. It retains its colour longer than any other wire we've come across. It's incredibly malleable to work with.
Wow.
That's for both. Wow. That's probably the best deal on wire that I've seen on our screens in, I think, ever. Right, let's see who's on the call screens for these ones, please. 0.4 millimetres. We've got you've got 20 metres for £2.95. Go for it. Hello Tina, hello Marion, hello loads of anonymous shoppers there. Check out your baskets as soon as you can. This is a clearance deal for this particular code. We've now got less than 50 of these available. We're busy tonight. GIG C44, 2 lots of 10 metres. £2.95. We've got less than 40 of these available now. They're 0.4 millimetres each one. If you've just tuned in, we're doing the 2 reels tonight for £2.95. Final 38 chances. Go for it. And why not get more than one of that deal, like Marion has in Tyne and Wear, and Tina has in Cheshire. Sue there in Cheshire, and Sandra's in the West Midlands, Alison in Angus. You've got Sandra in Leicestershire, Carleen in Arizona. How exciting. I know. I mean, I'm not saying anything about Redditch, but it doesn't seem to be as exciting as Arizona. I've been to Arizona. It's not as exciting as Arizona. 295 0800 644 655. You ever been to Arizona, Carrie? You'd like it?
Probably.
Oh, I went quite a few years ago now.
I've never been there, that side, so.
It was, no, I went, it wasn't work, Becky. It was, no, I went when I was travelling around America. Pre-children. Can't do that these days, can you? They're now saying, oh, I didn't know you had children. No, I don't talk about them at all, do I? Look, they're my little world. And they're the best world in the whole wide world. I love them. The best world. Clearly, I'm just very tired. It's quite tiring. Because did you join me on the show last night to tell you that my mum had insisted we needed to sort out all the toy boxes in the house? When I say all the toy boxes, we've got, you know, like the little cubes that you can, so you sort of try and categorise toys. Whole house turned into a jumble sale, isn't it? Right, any rules? I've had that to deal with. No, I don't have that, unless it's out on the studio floor. What's the item I might be looking for? No. Yes, please. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, we had a multi-gem strand on yesterday, but they were tumbled nuggets, were they? Or rondelles? This is actually a faceted. They're referred to as a triangle cut, well, a triangle facet. They're basically, if you can imagine taking around and then forming, rather than having like on a perfect round, you'd have 94 little facets on. You get less facets, but it gives you a bit more of an angular look because you get actually larger triangles is the best way to explain it. I'll show you, give you an up close look in just a moment. Within this strand, I can tell you now that you've got carnelian, labradorite, sodalite, lapis, amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz. Looks like you've got some golden obsidian in there as well, some amazonite, possibly a bit of rubellite in there. Now, we can't guarantee the exact gemstones that you're going to be receiving. We can guarantee that it'll be a genuine gemstone strand, giving you 65 carats, and it has to equate to a minimum of 38 centimetres. You're pretty much going to get this variety, but there might be some slight differences. So you might get a little more of a cluster of, you might get some rubies in yours, you might get some sapphires in yours, you might get the more clear quartz in yours, you might get some agates in yours. The great thing is, if you're passionate about gemstone, you've got to get this strand. And the value for money is ridiculous, because if you were to buy each one of these gemstones that have been chosen to be within this multi-gem collection, per strand, you would not be paying what you're paying to get this massive collection. Did any of that make sense? This is $6.95 for 65 carats, so guaranteed amazing, genuine gemstones. So there's no fogs, no plastic, there's no crystal, and all of those have their place in jewellery making. Absolutely they do. But my passion is gemstone, and this is what this strand is about. And it's $6.95 for a 38 centimetre strand to bring you an amazing variety. And sometimes you don't need to have a whole strand of carnelian, you don't need to have a whole strand of certain gemstones. So great variety strand there, and it's sold out. Well done. Okay. Once again, just to remind you, we've got black opal coming up towards the latter part of the show, but right now we're going to stay on the theme of opal, but go completely opposite. Which one is this one? Because we've got a couple in the show. Is this the Ethiopian? Okay, so this particular one is found approximately 30 kilometres from where that strand is found. Can I show you the two different ones? Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to show you that later. I'll show you it later. I can't give you a heads up, otherwise we're not putting it on pre-order, and it will send the phone lines absolutely bonkers. We'll talk. We'll have a quick chat to see maybe if we can do the black opal on pre-order. We'll see. Oh wow! Oh wow! 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 I have a newfound respect for Ethiopian opal since recently, not just reading about, I knew about the mining process, it's my job to know about the mining process, but actually to physically see it, to watch the recordings of people with GoPro cameras and things on their heads on what they do to retrieve opals is absolutely bonkers. So opal is found, you know, when you find different layers of rock, so if you were to go and have a look at a cliff, you could probably quite easily see the different layers of rock. So particularly in Ethiopia, if you imagine that a huge cliff has got a side sliced off so you can see it really clearly, it's almost like looking at a really good trifle where the layers haven't blended, and you can see, I can relate anything back to food, and you can see all the layers really, really, really easily. Now what happens with opal is it forms almost like an incredibly thin layer of cream just balancing above the custard before you then get the chocolate and the cherries or whatever you want to put on top.
That's a good way to describe it. I can imagine it.
Okay. So you can imagine you've got layers upon layers. So you've got this thick layer of the custard, and imagine that's the clay deposits, and then just before you have really heavy, intense rock on top, like your really crunchy chocolate, whatever, a very delicate, thin layer, and that is where the volcanic activity has taken place, and it's just above a very clay layer in the Earth's crust. Did you just say we've got an image of it? There you go. You see, in my head, with it doing the whole talking about trifle, it's a bit more colourful than that. But that is essentially what you're looking at, and what you can't really tell from there is the sheer layer of then the layer upon layer that compresses on top of it. So it's incredibly difficult to find. Now in Ethiopia, people are either climbing up or abseiling down to get onto the side of the rock to drill in. Because usually with mines you think about going in from above and down. Well, with opal mining, it's going in from the side of the rock and going in.
That's really interesting. I didn't know about that.
There you go, you see. Stick with me, girl. I knew it. So not everything. But when it comes to gemstones, quite a lot. Apparently I need to stop it because people are getting hungry for trifle. Final 11 chances on this one. What's incredible is to see when you watch that mining, and I highly recommend you just go on a search engine and find a video clip or something, is when it comes out of the ground, it's these miners are so incredibly skilled to know, you know what, that pocket there, it's probably got some opal in it, because when it comes out, sometimes you can see a bit of a opal essence quality to it. Quite a lot of the time though, it's literally just still covered in this clay-like substance. And then they start chipping away at it at the side of the mine, and lo and behold, oh my goodness, out of the clay darkness, these are like a...
It must be amazing to find that.
Yes!
Absolutely amazing to chip away on a rock and then come across something like that.
And think about the volume that must have had to have been sourced to be able to fulfill our requirements as a company. Now, we have got people multi-buying on this one. And just so you know, the incredibly, incredibly, incredibly rare, most sought after opal in the world at the moment, the black opal, is coming up for you later on in the show. 0800 644 655 EIND 74. 21 centimetre strand. Hi Liz, darling. See, we learn so much when Lucy's on our screens. That's why we watch JM, Gemstones and Education in one show, and talk about trifle. What's your favourite trifle ingredient, Liz? Making me hungry talking about trifle. Hello Lucy, long time no see. Julie, how are you, darling? Haven't seen you in for ages. Yeah, I'm doing the late show lots now. I'm here. Becky, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. She's just yayed that I'm here. Usually it's a bit of a... Final 9 chances on this. There's 15 carats. It's only... Oh, but we haven't even brought the price in. We've got loads of people multi-buying on this.
Sorry.
No, not at all.
Goodness me.
I know. When you think as well, if you just...
I just remember them coming in at over £100 when you first had strands coming in. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's because we can then commit to the mines, you know, or certain suppliers who are working directly with mine, because we try and cut out the middleman as much as possible to keep the costs as low as possible. And because we'll say, well, we're not a small company, so we don't need to just get 10 or 20 of a strand at a time, so we can bulk buy, which means we get a better saving. We can pass that on to you. Hello, you wonderful lot. Hello, Mandy. How are you, darling? I have many JM opal strands, and each one is out of this world. Recommend it to everyone. Mandy, thank you, my darling. And that's for anyone new out there watching. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. We've been going now for 8 years this year. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
It's a long part of my life. It's a long time. And what's really bad is I feel like jewellery makers watch me age. It's quite a big difference from 8 years to 8 years on from then, when you've had 2 children as well. That's the ageing process right there. Final opportunity on that one. It could be going to Lancashire, it could be going to Gloucestershire, it could be going to somebody new on the phone lines. Who's it going to go to? Final opportunity. Right, don't forget we've got the black opal coming up later on the show. It is the most significant strand of genuine gemstones I think we've got in the company at the moment. Bold statement to make, and it's true. It's going to be amazing. Excuse me. Okay. We're going to do a star buy. I've got to warn you though, because it will go incredibly quickly, because we're not going to do just a star buy on one. Oh no, the price is for 4 strands. Let's go. These are shell pearl. Can you imagine these with the sea beads proportionately? These are absolutely beautiful with sea beads. Can you imagine with them the Duracoat ones that we have?
Oh, they look amazing. Complement each other perfectly.
They really would. And actually, with the size of these, I'm thinking, I wonder, you know, if you could maybe nestle them inside the hearts and things, wire wrap a little pearl.
That would work, with a little wrap around each side of the heart, or even in between. That would look amazing.
Yeah, or between, So the deal that you're going to be receiving is for 152 centimetres. That's a lot of shell pearl. And they are 4mm rounds. So when you receive your first item from us, you'll receive a booklet and a DVD and all your tools and your threading materials, all your findings to get started. And within there, I'm pretty sure, we don't, does it say how to do a beady bead in the welcome pack?
I'm not sure. I know we can see it on the site. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, you can see it on the website as well. And I love a 4mm for a beady bead. They almost look like little clusters of grapes, maybe little berries or something, little blackberries. Right, lots of you are having these. You're going to get 4 strands. This colour is gorgeous. You know what else this would look lovely with? Did you watch the show last night? We had the gold coloured spinel. And it was almost like a muted vintage gold.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. JJ GC94. We've got so many of you wanting these. It's for all 4 38cm strands. And for all 4 strands, well, put it this way. If we're going to do a deal at £4.95 a strand, you'd be looking around the £20 mark. Amazing. £19.80. We're going to go less than £4 per strand. Less than £3.50 per strand. I'd start dialing now if I was you. I'd put these in your basket if I was you. Less than £3.20 per strand. Less than £3.10 per strand. My producer Becky is literally chipping away at the price as we speak. Less than £3 a strand.
Okay.
£11.95. 0800 644 655. 18 chances, but they're not going to be there for long at all. These are going to Cheshire, Yorkshire, Kansas. How exciting! Greater London, Oxfordshire, Lancashire, Lincolnshire, West Sussex. More messages coming in. Lucy, I've just spied that gorgeous heart bracelet you're wearing. Is that on tonight's show? Well, Mandy, you little magpie. I don't know why I had to say it like that. You're a magpie. Yes, it is. What time did we say we'd do this, Becky? We're going to do this a little bit later on. TBC. Time TBC. Oh, I've been leaning against my wrist. There you go. You can do it longer as well. It's gorgeous. That's coming up later on. Perfect for Valentine's Day. So, Nadia, do you sell your jewellery?
I do. Yeah,
Where do you sell it?
I've got a website and I put it on some of the social sites that you can sell your jewellery from. So yeah, I do on occasion when I have made up a lot of pieces. So yeah.
That's it, it's getting the stock levels ready, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I'm also a hoarder. I like to hoard my pieces.
I think that Mark Smith might be more of a hoarder of gemstones than you.
Really? Is that possible?
Yeah, he wouldn't call it hoarding though, because they'll be categorised within an inch of their life. Mark Smith, by the way, is one of our amazing guest designers, and I have a show with him on the 25th of this month. Very excited. I need to text him back. Can someone remind me? I need to text Mark back. I would have done it today, but Charlie's been ill. And I think I don't know what his last count up was of gemstone strands of distinction. Have I made up that he's got 4,000 strands of gemstone strands of distinction?
I think it was 2,000.
Was it 2,000?
I think so. And they're all in little boxes.
Yeah, they're all categorised. They're going to need their own manor house soon.
Yeah, he's got me beat there. I don't have that many. I've got a whole storage towers full, but not that many.
But it is, I know exactly what you mean when you think, oh, they're beautiful, they'll be just right for... I won't use them yet because I'll save them.
I know. Somebody said once, you know, to make jewellery is a completely different hobby than buying them for things you're actually going to need them, so...
Yeah, you do get completely emotionally attached to a piece of jewellery that you've made.
Well, the gemstones as well. The thing is you don't want to cut up strands, so they just end up in categorised boxes, colour sorted.
You see, you do have to be a little bit crazy to work here at JewelleryMaker. We all are. Final 7 chances. Hello, Linda, Julie, Charlotte and Kathy. Or check out your baskets, folks, or you can call us on our free phone number 0800 644 655. I'm going chilly again. Do you know what? It's this aircon. It goes from one extreme to the other, doesn't it?
It was even worse in the old studio when you would be hot and I as a designer would be freezing, and then vice versa. I remember that. So, yeah,
but now I've discovered there's like a funnel of hot air probably just above that chocolate there.
Oh, right.
You might want to move that.
No, I was trying to get Pete earlier to move it, but it's sitting there.
It can be arranged to be moved. Would you like it?
Yes, I'll arrange it across.
No, I'm fine. I'm not going to have any. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be really, really good. I've not had any chocolate since... What day is it? What day is it?
Today's the 16th.
Monday. Oh no, not yesterday then. Sunday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, Sunday. And it was 70% chocolate, so dark cocoa, so that doesn't count. Oh, no, I'm not a fan.
Do you not like it?
No, I'm not a fan. I like cheap chocolate. No. I really want to own these. How many have we got left? I really meant to buy them the other day and I didn't because it was the day before Pet Day and Sam wouldn't let me steal them, so I forgot to take... I thought I was going to be able to steal them, so I didn't take the code down. Could you take the code down for me on these, please, this time? Thank you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Becky's turning into my PA tonight. She's moving me a little note. This is your Ladybird earrings. You need to text Mark. Can you also put down, I need to put the minced beef that's in the fridge in the freezer tomorrow because I won't be using it and I'll go out of date. And it's playing on my mind. Thanks. Look at these.
So cute. I haven't seen those before.
Oh, they're adorable. I had them for the first time on the show probably about a week ago. They're sterling silver and then they've got the enamel overlay. Sam's not in here. Should I put them in? PQIL97. They are the most adorable earrings. I was saying actually, when it comes to ladybirds, quite a lot of my friends believe that when they see a ladybird, it's the spirit of somebody who's passed on, just making themselves known. So that is a completely personal thing that, you know, a lot of people say when you see feathers, but for a lot of people it's when you see ladybirds. So I think that's, oh, I've stopped talking about that. Right, the code on this is PQIL97. by 7mm. $1.4 grams of 95 cents silver. You do get 2. I also think, though, that you should buy more than 1 pair of these because I did it in the break on the show on the last week. If you get your round nose pliers, you can turn that into a bail, and then you can turn that into a little pendant.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Or a charm or something for that heart bracelet, for instance, that you're wearing.
Sorry, I got distracted then, Nadia, by Becky creating an amazing joke. Or was it not a joke? They're flying out. Ladybird flying? No? Wings? You see, Becky, you are hilarious and you didn't even realise it. That's producer Becky. So I'm so sorry, Nadia. What were you saying?
I was saying they would make an amazing charm for your heart bracelet.
Yeah. Yes. What a lovely connotation as well. So if you're thinking about somebody who's passed, and again, that is it's a personal choice. You might just love them. It's a type of piece of jewellery as well that would look lovely as a charm on a bracelet for a little girl and a bracelet for her mum, maybe.
It's like a, what do you call that, a partner lock? No, not for mum and daughter.
Actually, mother and daughter, is there a name for it? Or maybe sisters. You and Becky could have matching ones, Kerry.
Yeah, we have a lot of matching stuff.
You do have a lot of matching stuff.
Yeah.
They particularly match in their absolute love and adoration for everything Disney. It's very cute. Did you know it's the 80th anniversary of Snow White this year?
Yep.
Of course you did, Kerry, because you live and breathe Disney. Pardon? Yeah, I saw that it was being celebrated today.
Yeah.
But the celebration was officially on the 22nd.
It was December.
Oh. I nearly did my olive oil impression then. Don't hear it. I haven't done it for a few years. Oh, Popeye. Olive oil.
Amazing. How can you do that?
Thank you.
I can't do that.
Oh, Popeye.
That's brilliant.
You don't know who olive oil is? Oh, you're so young. Can't bear it.
You don't? No.
You see, I think you should think about Christmas when you get these. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you know, as we were saying, you will be, if you are in the crafting industry, you possibly are even starting to prep for Christmas now. I think when I did some research a couple of years ago and I asked people who are selling jewellery at craft fairs, when do you seriously start thinking, right, it's time to start knuckling down? A lot of people were saying after Easter.
After Easter?
Yeah.
I would have said sort of around about July, I think.
July for you?
Yeah. Depending what I would do. But yeah, now you really want to start as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You can never have enough stock, so.
Well, the thing is, if you think there's 52 weeks in a year, and if you make a piece a week, it's only 52 pieces, that ain't going to see you through the craft season.
Really like
I'm looking for my, I'm looking for my tweezers.
I saw them earlier.
Oh, they're over there. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you. Whistle while you work, and cheerfully together we... Go to my Snow White zone.
I love that sound. Isn't it gorgeous?
Would that be irritating for a cat to wear? Possibly. $2.95 for all 3 of those. I love those, but possibly for your cat, if it's an erratic cat, like, do you know, presenter Ruth's cat?
Yeah, drive you self nuts rather than the cats. Yeah.
What was that, sorry? Ruth, she has 2. She has, I'm godmother to one of them. I'm godmother to Bella, and then she's got Mr. Binks. They're Bengals, but they're not. Well, Mr. Binks is a full, proper Bengal, but I swear on anything that she's going to wake up one day and there is going to be a full-on tiger in her face. That cat is not a cat. That cat is a tiger. Anyway, $2.95 on these 3 bells. What would you use them for, do you think?
I was just thinking I'd probably put them in like a, before I say fly catcher again, like I always do, a dream catcher.
Bit of a difference.
So I'd use it for that. Maybe a window charm or something like that would be quite nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
I actually think that would work really well on a. We have a lot of people who do make pet collars. That'd be fab. $2.95 on those, and they've almost sold out. Right, we're going to move on. Ha ha ha!
Oh, what's that?
What gauge is this one? Okay, so this is the 0.6, 2 reels. Have you noticed a slightly different colour?
Oh no, I've not seen those reels before, I don't think.
Yeah, they are amazing. It's just a slightly different type of the silver-plated copper wire. Who was it we were on the show with the other day and they were explaining the difference with this? It's just incredibly, incredibly malleable. Feel that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I think this is the perfect soft wire, but still in a 0.6 for anyone who's just starting out wire work, because you don't, or also if you love wire work but you have any dexterity problems in your hands, then this is going to be a dream for you. It's a saviour. It is a slightly different tone of the silver. I would say it's not as
It's a bit more
white.
gunmetal, is it?
Yeah.
Slightly more.
Yeah. I would say it almost looks like it's been rhodium plated.
That's right, same colour.
Yeah.
It must be great for weaving, because usually 0.6 is too thick to weave with.
You'd usually go with your 0.4, wouldn't you?
But that one looks really malleable and easy to use.
It's incredibly malleable. And we're going to do a double trouble offer. You've seen the low prices that we're doing tonight. Becky's in the zone for some bargains. Take advantage. $5.95 for the 2 reels, a 0.6 wire. And that is a silver plate on top of your copper there. Good luck, everyone. Remember, it's only one postage and packaging price of $2.95 to have everything sent to you that you purchase all day. Apparently, somebody has messaged in asking when I'm going to Cornwall next. Half term. So in February, I will go and have my fix. And honestly, I'm drawn to Cornwall.
Cornwall?
Yeah. I feel that I have to go frequently or I lose my equilibrium of life.
My husband worked there once. He said it's beautiful.
Oh, have you not been to Cornwall?
Nope, never. Sorry.
You need to change this. That is, it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet. I talk about it frequently. I'm slightly obsessed. I will live there one day. I will.
From the pictures here, it's gorgeous. So yeah, definitely worth a visit. So.
Definitely. Say that again, sorry, my lovely. The one that is so Chanel-esque, it's ridiculous, and I need this in my life. I think it is fabulous.
It's like a disco ball.
Isn't it? Isn't it? It's like a disco ball, Chanel-esque designer. Ooh. Now, when I first saw it, I thought it was just a connector, and I thought the price was amazing for the connector. Look at the detailing. All of those there are pave set cubic zirconia, and it's 16 millimeters in its diameter. But it is, in fact, a magnetic clasp. And once again, the magnet is so strong, you do need to slide it. Oh, hello. Slide it to open it. And once again, as I always say, please do not wear this if you have a pacemaker or defibrillator or even work with it. Keep away from the magnets. How strong is that? It's $13.95, and that is the statement of any design that you make, isn't it?
Yeah, you could use that even as a statement on its own. You don't need
Definitely.
much.
I'd be quite tempted to just put a piece of leather cord on that and have it like a choker or something. That could be really cool.
Or that silver, sterling silver chain we had earlier. Can use that.
Yeah, nice. Yes. Extra sparkle with that diamond cut. How have we already done an hour of the show? Where's that gone? Where has that gone? $13.95 on this one. Now, we are going to go to a break in just a moment. When we come back, though, we are going to be doing the most amazing deal. Do I show you now? No, I'm not going to show you now. Shall I? No, I'm going to keep them a surprise. We are going to do a PR offer, which means an incredible low price. Now, we apparently had somebody saying the other day the PR offers are like, there's how much of a difference between the original price and the PR prices. Sometimes it can be literally the difference of a couple of pounds, but by taking it to a PR offer, we're taking it into margins for our business that we really shouldn't be doing, because our prices can be so low anyway. I mean, just the slightest pound off, you are then getting a massive saving in terms of ratio and percentage. So we're going to do something amazing though with the item coming up. Also, to let you know, later on in the show we do have black Ethiopian opal. I'll talk to you more about the mining experience, and actually we'll see if we can get that image that my fabulous royal manager Sam managed to find of the mine in Ethiopia where this black opal has come from. It is an extraordinary find. It's considered one of the most expensive opals in the world, a black opal. Not necessarily the form that we have. With gemstones, there's various different qualities, various different cuts, various different shades, etc., that determine the price. But comparable to what you would pay elsewhere for the strand that we're doing, oh my goodness, you have to buy it, even if it's just to say that you've got it and then you sell it on, or just to hoard it.
Oh yeah, you need a special stash.
A very special stash, of which your special stash has to involve a black opal. So don't go any further for that. So we're going to be going to a break, and when we come back, we've got that PR offer, and we've also got a stunning collection of work from Nadia. It is, oh my goodness, impeccable work. And I started out the show by saying that for me, she is the expert when it comes to incredibly fine detail in pieces. That is exactly what we're going to be seeing. It is beautiful, it's delicate, it's precise, it is exquisite jewellery. So don't go anywhere, we'll be bringing you that and so much more in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
It couldn't be easier to buy from JewelleryMaker with all the information you need right there on screen. From the item code and the product description, right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Getting started with JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Okay, so we're going to do a PR offer. I've gone for Macrame, breaking it up. Who knows what might happen in the next half an hour? Might take it off again. You know? And then a few minutes after that, I might put it on again. I'm living the dream. It actually feels nice as well because it feels like I'm wearing my dressing gown because it goes down to my ankles. Feel cosy. It's nice. And I've got 2 pairs of thermal socks on. I did wear my pyjama top the other day, didn't I? I wore that yesterday to do some cleaning. I've decided I'm never going to wear it on TV again. It's a bit of a weird choice. It was Pet Day, it had a rabbit on it. It wasn't actually a pyjama top, it was loungewear.
That is pyjamas.
It's blatantly pyjamas, isn't it? Right, take a look at these because this is what we're going to do the offer on right now. They are absolutely sensational. You get 2 lots, you get 2 packs. We've just put all of them in there together. So if I was to take away about half of those, yeah, that's roughly what you'd be getting usually, which would be 8 grams. And tonight, we're adding to that and giving you the same again. 49 chances. Now, here we go. This is the bead in question. They are double drilled. Oh, it looks like a hedgehog from there, doesn't it? Maybe a slightly flat one. No? Okay, just me. Now let me just check. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check though which way the drill hole goes. I'm pretty sure it goes across, but yeah,
needle.
actually a fine needle would be great.
There you go.
Thank you, doll. Yeah, they do. The drill holes go that way.
Well, they must be fun to work with.
Wouldn't they? And the colours are amazing. So on that side, you get the really, really glossy side. And on the other side, you get the more metallic quality. Oh, 0800 644 655. Goodness me, we are busy. 8 by 5 millimetres. I'm so sorry, we haven't got enough stock to go around if everyone checks out their basket. So if you've got these, $7.95 for an amazing deal on these. Just to confirm, that gives us 16 grams in total. Yeah. 0800 644 655. 2 lots of the 8 grams. Giving you 16 grams in total. That is amazing. Donna, Angela, Shirley, Edwina, Sandra, so many anonymous shoppers, Linda and Samina. Check out your baskets. There's only 10 chances of this offer remaining. We've got loads and loads and loads of deals coming your way though throughout the evening. Stay with us, don't go anywhere. We've got Ethiopian black opal coming up tonight. It is a massive, massive, massive deal. The final 8 chances, got more than... I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Sorry, somebody's just texted in to say that these are an amazing, are absolutely amazing with the seed beads. So only 2 left, and we've got loads of you with these in your baskets. Oh, Veronica in Cornwall, darling. You knew that though. Final 2 chances. Who's going to go for it? Well, I have no idea because we've got absolutely tons of you with these in your baskets or waiting on the phone lines. So it will be on a first come first served basis. With that, what happens is it's on a first
That's normally my trick.
Is it really?
Yes. Yeah.
You see?
Yep.
What do you think you're speaking? What language when you do that?
I think my brain just works faster than my mouth when it happens to me, so that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm just in Lucy land. It's quite nice sometimes to be there. Yeah, yeah. It's quite nice sometimes, other times not so much. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what I was trying to say. We'd had a text in to say that they would look amazing with the sea beads to do a similar design to Mark Smith's that's on, I can't see which one you mean, up on the wall. We'll investigate that. Okay, before we do the kit, there is a chain coming up. Okay, I just want to give you a heads up on. Oh. It's probably the most versatile chain that we do because you can easily cut it up, link into it, make shorter pieces, add to it, make longer pieces. And it's a Rollo chain going under £15. And then some. Might do a little cheeky PR on that. Okay, so we're going to do the kit. Let's have a look at the jewellery that Nadja's made. Oh my goodness, that piece is from it as well, isn't it? Is that the one we're going to learn how to do?
That's it.
So you have made from this kit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. You must have tons of thread still left over.
Plenty. Yeah, I've got loads of them.
Look! Woman! That is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Seriously beautiful.
Well, I had fun with it. I mean, the only thing I added in was a jump ring in that star because you needed a centre. So, but otherwise the kit did it all. So
stunning. It's called Girl with the Pearl. But there's no pearls. So I don't quite know why it's called Girl with the Pearl collection.
Yeah, that one I added in a bit of wire for this one.
That's beautiful, and we've got some great wire coming up actually. But it's this colour combination of your Eslons that works so nicely. Oh, okay, so the Eslon, this one is a pearl colour.
All right, okay.
So that is your pearl Eslon, and that is the 0.9. And then you've got the pale grey.
No, other way around, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's the 0.4.
I was going to say, but that's the pearl colour though, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Ah. Well, you've got, when it comes to the 0.9, it's 32 metres, 70 metres of the 0.4, 70 metres of the 0.4. This is referred to as the light orchid. Is that correct? Then you've got two lots of the most beautiful Swarovskis. They are the...
Lovely colours.
Oh, absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. You're going to get 24 of the amethyst-inspired Swarovskis, and they are 3mm. This is the genuine, real deal brand of Swarovski as well. And then you've got the bicones, again 3mm, which are the crystal AB, and that's 48. Look at the spot. Do you know what? That almost looks like it's not real.
Flashlights.
Yeah, but it's not. That is genuinely the scintillation of the lights. That is the most amazing play of light. The bouncing off, and they sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. 0800 644 655. Look at the designs there. So that is a really beautiful design. Is there a name for that?
No, not really. I don't really know. I mean, the knot itself is called double half hitch, what I've used for that, but there's not really a name for that particular pattern.
I've never seen it, macrame done with that detailing in, of the beads added in like that before. That's gorgeous.
It's a lot of fun, especially with the Swarovski, giving them so much sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I actually like them, and a funny reason is I always drop them on the carpet and I'm always able to find them again because they sparkle so much. So, yeah, no,
always a good one, because you know what it's like with sea beads and you find them between your toes. Then you've done, so we've had a look at one of the pendants. Well, we've sort of had a brief look at, so look at that. That is literally a piece of artwork. It's stunning, hun, absolutely stunning.
Oh, thank you.
And then the bangle as well on the end on our cone. So you used a fixture of wire and then worked the Eslon into the wire. I don't think I've seen that technique before.
Yeah, it's different. It's actually quite
Lovely.
quick. It's quite nice when you have different colours of wire and quartz to go with. Very different sort of technique, and I quite like using it. It's quick as well.
It's really lovely, and to know it's quick, well, even if you just need to whip up a present or something that you're going to wear yourself, you know, and you're going out with the evening, oh, I haven't really got anything, that outfit looks boring, I could make it look amazing with jewellery, quick whip something up, fab. And then a further 2 bracelets as well. So it's gone a long, long way. We're going to learn how to do a technique, though, from that piece there. And it's a kit for less than £20. It's on a first come, first served basis. 0800 644 655. And that's just, oh, hang on a minute. 170, 202, no, that's not right at all, is it? 140, 67, yeah, 172 metres of Eslon.
And I've got loads left.
We've got loads left, so it'll go such a long way. And Eslon is beautiful for doing this micro macrame work. It's also fabulous for using with your pearls. So you can see this one here is your 0.9, and then both of these are the 0.4. Right, my lovely, it's over to you.
Right, okay. I think I might need to shift a tiny bit over. That's okay.
Maybe just slightly.
Tiny bit.
There we go.
Right. Okay, so to do this bracelet, this one here, okay, I've used 6 of my pink and 6 of my grey of the 0.4mm wire. I tend to go about 1.5 meters for those. You probably don't need that much of a length, but it would be better rather have too long than too short, because you can add in, but it's sometimes a bit of a mission, and then, you know, it's not worth it. So just use a bit more rather than less.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to bundle these up, and then what we're going to do is tie them into an overhand knot at the top. Let's Trying to get the right length here, which I had just now. I've just messed it up. There we go. And one fell. I'm just going to pick up another. And cut. And we're just going to tie an overhand knot to keep it all neat and tidy. And we'll use that as well to tuck it into the macrame board, because that keeps it nice and tight. And
Okay.
use that.
I believe we may well be having a macrame board coming up shortly.
It's definitely a must. And if
Yeah, and you can never
macrame,
have too many of them.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's macrame or wire or seed beading, I use it for everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. So what we need to do, if I'm going to bring this, if it's okay, I'm going to open this up and lay it next to here. So what we need to start off with, we need to bring all of these cords out towards the right. So we're going to start off with a row on the top. So I'm going to pick, we also want that mottled look, okay? So we are going to grab 2 cords each time. We're going to pick up a pink cord and I guess it's the pearl cord, 2 knots. So I'm going to set this aside. So pink and a grey. And the rest of the cords on the left here are going to be our core. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to these with my left hand. And the 2 cords here are going to be my knotting cord. Okay, so I'm going to go in a clockwise motion over my core, out towards the right, and pull tight. And that's the first half of the knot complete. And we'll do that again. So clockwise over, and then pull it out to the right, and pull it tight. And this brings the cord out towards the right. We're going to repeat this, and we'll set this aside like so, and we are going to carry on, and I'm going to do this again. One more, and repeat like so. Set aside, and we're just going to repeat this until there's no cords left at the end but one. And this is bringing out all of the cords towards the right while thinning down the first row. We're going to do one more. Okay, and for the last one there's supposed to be an extra one. Earlier I dropped it, so I've just got one left, so I'm going to do this again. And now we have only just one core cord left. Alright, so we're going to leave that, set that aside. And for this design, I've created 2 center rows. So I'm just going to pick up the first set of cords that I've used to knot. I'm going to use that as my core cord, and I'm going to bring it down in my left hand, pick up the next cord here, and I'm going to tie right double half hitches, so it's the same process as before. Tie this and pull tight, and when you're pulling tight, just make sure that you're pushing the knot up and the core comes up a little bit so that the row becomes nice and tight.
Okay.
Move on to the next.
That's going to be a massive difference as well. Then if you've got it a slightly bit slack, you're just going to get the little gapes. And
well, that's it. And I'm always an advocate for trying to do it as neatly as you can from the start, because you're putting so much effort and into your work, so may as well try and get it as neat. And it's also a good habit to start off with, because it's easy to learn something the wrong way and then carry on like that. So it's always good to start off like that. Okay, so the last one, and then we're going to pick up the last cord, and remember there's supposed to be 2 there, not just 1. That's just because I dropped one earlier. So that's the second row. If you have a look here, this is how it's going to look. So now we're here. Okay, so now I'm going to set aside one of the pink cords, and that is going to be used later to attach the beads on. The beads. Okay. So I'm going to take this one, bring it down, and carry on. And pick up the next one, and this is how the pattern slowly builds. And sometimes you need to go ahead and straighten up the previous row, and then carry carry on.
There's something about this technique that really reminds me of making friendship bracelets on the playground as a...
It's similar technique,
yeah.
It is a similar technique. Right, so now we have 2 cores, 3 cores in fact. So we leave that first core loose because we're going to need, want to nude that. We're going to need that one later.
It's not loosified already. It's only been an hour.
Don't worry, I do that all the time. It's an earlier trick as well. So I'm going to take the center core, we're going to bring it down and attach it to the bottom row with the right double half. It just brings it back into line at the moment, so that it sits at the bottom. So now we've got all of these cords sitting here. We need to come back down towards the center now. So we're going to pick up the cord. We leave the pink one on the right and we leave the pink one on the left. We're going to pick up this cord here again. We're going to tie a right double half hitch. Okay, but now instead of setting it aside, tight. Instead of setting it aside, I'm going to slightly rotate that and push it underneath so that the knot that's created is hidden, okay? And add this cord to my core and then pick up the next cord in line and repeat that. Pull it tight, repeat your rotation, and then again hide it underneath like so. Add it to your core and then move on to the next one. Remember, sometimes you just need to come back and tighten up the previous row.
Yeah. It's quite good that you can sort of go back to it and tighten it. Not obviously too far down the line, but just a couple of knots on. You can just revisit.
No, it's quite useful as well because it goes loose at times, so you need to be able to tighten them up, and it's quite easy to do in that design. So then you've got your last core, you're bringing that down again as before. So come under and attach it. And now you've got your 2. So I'm going to tuck this core away, and you've brought it back to the center, all right? And we tuck this core away, and on these 2, we're going to add our Swarovski beads. So these ones are quite small. So what I've done is taken the cord endings and cut a fine point.
Oh gosh, it's like a little needle. That's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Did you see me cut that? So you really make a very fine point, because some seed beads, even an 11/0 will slide onto that. So, and these ones are quite fine. So we pick up.
Yeah, they're dinky Swarovskis.
So and it goes on really, really easily once you cut the point. I mean, it will happen as you work with the cord. The cord ending will fray, and you may have to go back and trim it off again. Right, so that's added in. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. Trim off, slight angle, like so. Pick up our beads. There we go. And then the last Swarovski. So obviously you can add whatever you like, different size beads. To push this up. So the next step is to release this core. I need to push this up a little bit, okay? What I like to do is bring in a roll of whatever we have and tuck this into my board, so it gives me a bit of space to work underneath it.
It's a really, really good tip.
Yeah, I only learned that because I was getting frustrated. I couldn't actually reach under that.
Great idea. Okay.
So you see here that I might need to add one more just to fill the gap. So you need to gauge on occasion how many beads you need to bridge the gap. Okay, so just one more would add different colors. So we're going to do next here, if you have a look here, in between I have added a different type of knot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to grab these 2.
Like a DNA knot.
It's a DNA knot, yeah. So to do this knot, it's actually called a spiral knot. It's a very, very simple. It's probably the easiest knot in macrame, but it's quite effective. I really like it. So you create like a 4 with your left-hand cord, and you come over with your right-hand cord, and you will go underneath the 4 and out of the loop, and tighten like that, and then just repeat. Just you have to probably, the first knot is always a little bit loose, so to come back and tighten it up, and then repeat. And I've done about 7 knots, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can already see how this is wanting to twist, so don't try and force it, otherwise it's going to look funny, so let it slide. In fact, what you need to do is actually take the cords and let them swap direction, so twist them over. Did I say I've done 5? And then we'll do 6 and 7. The reason why it's 7 is because it will come back flat perfectly towards you. Okay, so it's basically, it's one full twist and you will have the 2 cords sitting on the side.
Okay.
And now we're back at the starting point, so we would now repeat the exact same pattern as we did, and until it's long enough, right? So obviously you have enough cords there. So what you need to do next now is release it. Release it from the board, yeah. So.
The macrame board is back in stock. It's £9.95. Remember, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases here within a 24 hours from midnight to midnight. And yeah, take advantage of it. You can never have too many of the macrame boards. And also, if you use your macrame boards for wire, over time, when you are using different gauges of wire, and indeed different gauges, so different thicknesses of your threads, little grooves will start to get a little bit wider. So you will need to replace them over time. I would say probably the best thing to do would be to start off with your smaller gauges, so your 0.4s, etc. And as they start to get bigger, that's when you then should use those boards for a larger thread. So just try and move your boards as you go up with your different grades of thicknesses of threads, if that makes sense. £9.95 on those, and I would highly recommend you get them. They are patterned on one side as well. Just before we go on to the next stage of this demo, we have got some amazing deals on our Eslons in different colours. We'll do a little offer now for you. Should we go for this one at the top here? I love these colours. I nearly wore a top this colour actually on air tonight. When I left it in the office, I decided I needed my cardi. These are absolutely beautiful.
Lovely colours.
Really lovely colours. This is the rose and it's a 0.3. You get 260 metres. Wow.
I was saying the other day, I still got my very first roll because you just don't use that much in one go. You have it left for years to come, so it's great for knotting.
It's perfect for knotting, and this one being the 0.3 as well. That's great for pearls. I'd love that colour knotted between pearls. And then you get 70 metres of the 0.4 in the beige. So 260 metres of the rose in the 0.3, 70 metres of the 0.4 in the beige. KKGC72, here we go. £6.90. We did our price comparisons before we came on air, didn't we, Becky? And quite frankly, 2 of those, that price, buy it now. And a massive difference between us and other companies as well is the postage and packaging. You get, it makes a massive difference, because could you imagine if you buy anything else in the show and you start paying £2.95 on each item?
My goodness, you wouldn't want to buy.
No, you wouldn't. Oh no, Gorge Shop, go for it, add it on. £6.90 for the 2 lengths, or the 2 reels. Should we do one more before the demo? Okay. We'll do the one with the purpley purples.
Oh, I like that colour.
Yeah, I like those 2 together as well, actually.
They work really nicely together. I quite like the purple, or the thinner cord, to add as detail in between the 0.9, because it works like a really fine lace. It's lovely together.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. I like
so
that.
This is the 0.3 and then this is the 0.9. It's almost like this is referred to as a blush. It's almost got a nod to Hessian.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. So perhaps you're doing any vintage-inspired craft fair, like we were talking yesterday about whimsical weddings and bunting and things. It all sort of falls into that, doesn't it? KKGC71 on this one, so that's your 32 metres of 0.9, 260 metres of the 0.3, orchid colour and blush. Again, an amazing low price for you this evening at 0800 644 655 695. Go for it. Shop, 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 shop. Keep those text messages coming in as well, because I say it all the time, you know, our show is lovely, but without you it's boring. You're not boring, I am. I need to have chat. So can you text so I can talk to you? Thanks. Amazing, glad we got that sorted. Right, should we do the other one, or are we going to the demo? What would you like to do? Your work is impeccable, Nadia. You always bring us different designs every time you're on air. Wish I had a little bit of your talent and genius.
Oh, no.
And that's from Marie. Yeah, absolutely, Marie. I've never worked with her before, but I have admired her designs, her work from afar for a long time. It is that impeccable attention to detail. Beautiful, beautiful. And we are just going to move swiftly. Can I just say, for those of you who are new, if you want to get a sense of achievement very quickly, go for your slightly thicker cords. You get more of a look quicker when you're working with your thicker cords. And this is the deal with the thicker ones. This colour is everywhere this summer. I love it.
It's also one of my favourites, salmon. Love it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's actually been referred to in this instance as a Chinese coral.
Oh, right.
32 metres, and then we've got the gunmetal, the 0.9. Both of them are 0.9, both of them are 32 metres. Both of them are absolutely gorgeous, and it's £6.90 again. That is such a substantial cord that you could use that just to wrap around gifts. Brown paper packages tied up a string. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very strong as well.
Really strong. Really, really strong. I'd grab that as soon as possible. I actually think, you know, we do some of the really delicate dinky charms sometimes. Just a charm tied on to that, and then a tied on bracelet would be perfect with bracelet.
You see that sometimes, yeah, just doubled over when you have them kind of interlinking, and then double back with a charm in between. You can do that very easily with that cord.
Yeah.
Make like a slip knot on the end. So,
yeah. Everywhere. I was talking about it on the show last night. You see them in little boutiques, like wrapped around postcards.
Yes,
and things. You know, the little white cards, and just literally a charm on a piece of Eslan. And people are making a fortune. Why don't you?
It's a lovely gift, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really lovely. £16.90 for the two, KKGC79 on 0800 644 655. So back to the demo, my lovely.
Well, the only thing
so
that's
taking
left
it
to
off the board.
Taking it off the board. Once you finish, obviously you need to make sure that you've got the desired length.
Yeah.
Okay. You can go longer. Obviously, you can add in a chain. So what you need to do next is release the knot that you've had from the top. So the way I do it, so don't tie it too tightly. I should have said that at the beginning. So the way I release this, I just push, and then the knot kind of loosens up.
Okay.
And just undo it, like so. And all I do, sometimes you need to have a look and see. I use one of these crimp ends with a chain, because it's great for extenders. And I will slide this in, and sometimes I need to check, and the cords are a little bit too thick, so come in. It doesn't really matter if you cut it off, because you are going to crimp it. So just maybe 2 or 3 are good. Thin it out a bit, and this will make sure that your crimp will actually fit over the cord ending. So then I'll bring this in, and just make sure that you have the back of your piece like so. And I'm just going to bring in, actually your flat nose pliers are better for this, but these ones will work as well. Your
chain nose.
Chain nose, thank you. And then we'll just crimp it flat on one end, and we'll just turn it round and do the other side.
And do you ever use any glue or anything, or you literally just squish?
I just squish. I mean, obviously, to be extra safe, you can put a little bit of glue in there.
Or clear nail varnish as well. Also
yep,
works
that
really
will
well.
work, definitely. So you can put that in there, and then all I do is I make sure that I get a good grip on everything. And I slide my scissors and go as closely as possible. And if there's anything left at all, cord-wise, I'll bring in my lighter and I singe this off. Not only will this get rid of any unsightly cords, but it will also melt the cords to whatever finding you have, so that it gives extra security. And that's it.
And I just want to say a disclaimer at this point that we have to say if you're under the age of 21, please make sure you are having assistance with using the lighter. Might seem extreme, the age of 21, but that is the legal requirement. So there we are. I've said it. Right, £6.90 for those 2 cords there. Thank you. That is really beautiful, impeccable work, and nowhere near as intimidating as I was expecting it to be. You've explained that absolutely brilliantly. Thank you, my lovely. Right, okay, shall we move on to some more deals? Okay, this wire is going on a whopping deal right now. We're going to do a real corker of a wire deal. Am I allowed to say, if you get a chance, I'm just going to say it anyway. Basically, I always say, I'm allowed to say, oh, whatever. Wire bundles. We're seeing them not in kits at the moment. Don't know how long that's going to last for. Get the wire bundles while you can. I'm giving you like this telepathic message through the telly. Do it. Might not be able to do this for much longer. Okay, amazing deals, amazing deals, amazing deals. 10 metres of 0.4, 10 metres of 0.6, 10 metres of 0.8. So your 0.4, fantastic for weaving. Your 0.6, fantastic for making your findings, as is your 0.8, but 0.8 is particularly good for structure as well. If you could only choose one wire, I'd possibly go with the 0.6 because it can do the... You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose. We don't even need to have that conversation. You've got 30 metres here, and this is the wire, the copper wire, that's got this gorgeous sheen to it. I mean, it looks icicle fresh silver. KKGC92. Here we go with a bargain price, please, Becky, producer. Yeah, thank you. $6.95, that's for all 3 reels. You know that our prices are amazing here at JewelleryMaker. You know that it's only 1 post and packaging price all day, and it's $6.95 for 3.
Amazing. Together with the 0.4 bundle we had earlier, you've got full house.
Yeah,
so,
go for it.
Brilliant.
Go for it.
Price.
You are going to get through your 0.4 probably more than any other wire, because that's where you do a lot of your wire wrapping. So that's the one that you potentially would need to gorge on that gauge. Just like what I did there.
That was a good one.
That was good. Thank you. No one else in the team cares. However, Audrey, Shirley, Amanda, Rachel, Lena, you crazy cat lady, Michelle, and she calls herself that, by the way. I haven't named her that because that would be rude. Loads of you there. Take advantage. $6.95. Keeps those text messages coming in as well. It's lovely to hear from you. Did you have a nice day yesterday? Apparently it was January Blues Day, the most low day. Did you feel all right yesterday? Or did you feel a bit...
No, I can't say. Don't think so. Did you?
No, I had a great day yesterday.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A lovely day. Yeah, it was nice. Lucy, you're never boring. Thanks. No, in my head I am. I've learned so much about gemstones from you. Oh, good. I'm hoping to afford to do the GIA course. It is an amazing course to do. And if, whilst you're saving up to do it, there's absolutely loads of information on the internet out there. Loads. When is Nadia's DVD coming out? Need it, Fran!
It's
working in progress. Watch this space. Fab show. But when can we have the black opal? Soon. Pleasy, wheezy, lemon squeezy. About an hour? Is that right? Brought it forward a bit. It's supposed to be later. I'll do it in about an hour. Yeah? It's just, the location of where it's from, and I'll talk about my trifle again. Do you like trifle?
I love anything sweet, and yes, I love it. Love it.
Yeah. I'm a bit partial to my mum's trifle, and I'd never really realised until this year how much booze is in it.
Oh, maybe, yeah, I'd like that too. Have you ever tried, I don't know if it's, let's say, the tiramisu trifle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got to try it.
We're all about the booze.
I know it is.
Yeah. I've done my time booze-free. Pregnancy, feeding children, I'm all about the booze. I'm rubbish at it. Like, literally, I've never been a good drinker. So like half a glass of wine.
Oh, join the
I'm
club.
done. I'm totally done. So if we go out, I think Drew thinks it's a real waste when we go out. We rarely go out. This is myself and my husband. He's from New Zealand. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. That was for you, Carrie. But he was like, oh, we'll go out. Should we go out? And then, oh yeah, let's get a taxi and we're both going to have a drink. And like, yeah. And Drew will be like, yeah, you're going to have half a glass of wine and we're going to pay for a taxi. Like, yeah. Let's do a chain. Anyway, that's my life story. Again, now you know I like to share these with you. Key text messages coming in. I want to know what you're up to. Have you got a holiday booked this year?
I've been on holiday for years, actually.
Neither have I.
No.
I got a break away, but I've not been abroad since my honeymoon. So I said this yesterday, so we're going to New Zealand to see my husband's family. I don't know if I mentioned this, it's from New Zealand. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. Yeah, what was I telling you that story for? Oh, because tomorrow I'm going to go and buy a new suitcase. I'm excited.
Oh, I think it's fun to buy a new suitcase. Plan where you put all your makeup and all your jewellery and gemstones.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. So I want to know, what's your most exciting purchase outside of jewellery making at the moment? Because I'm all about the bargain shops. And what's your best January sales bargain that you've had? What am I doing? The belcher chain. Now then, I think I referred to it as a Rolo chain earlier, didn't I? It is in fact a belcher.
It looks so small, but the links are so big.
Yeah, that's it. You don't get sort of a chunky look. It's got an air of finesse about it, and yes, it's incredibly practical. Practical finesse.
Because you can add those featherlight head pins to it very, very easily.
Yeah, you can wire wrap into it beautifully. It has been, let me just check. Sorry, I've got the hiccups, that's nice.
That's great. If you want to be really intricate, you could use the 0.3 S-slot to actually weave
Nice,
through.
Yeah.
Have two on each side. That'd look lovely.
You've got your 925 marking just within the clasp once again. We've got limited stock on this one. I did promise you under £15 for doing it £7.95. It's gone under 10. 2.2 grams of 925 sterling silver, and I like the fact as well that you can chop that up, or you could chop into it, add beads, add gemstones, add Swarovskis, add your seed beads, add a macrame piece. You see, it might be quite nice to even, I'm thinking the star that you've made, you could add that asymmetrically to this chain, couldn't you? The top and bottom, so you could actually have it so it becomes a part of it. And as a fixture rather than a pendant, as a continual flow of the chain. So you wire wrap that in. Does that make sense?
Okay, you mean like on both sides, for instance,
going
up?
So cut the chain there, release it, pop that in, wire wrap it in.
Oh yes, that would be lovely. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Final 8 chances, 7 chances now at £7.95. 0800 644 655. Right. Yes. I love these. I seriously love these. I wanted to make a nose ring out of these. The reason being, I have my ear pierced there, and I tend to wear a lot of nose rings there because I find them really a lot prettier than a lot of stud earrings for nose piercings, and these are gorgeous.
I haven't seen them in a while.
They haven't been on for a long time. But also, you could start that as an ear cuff as well, couldn't you? Ah, they are pretty. But even putting that through, how about... who was it that did the... It was, Katie last night who did the pearl stud earrings. So if you've got a button pearl or a pearl rondelle, you could put that through and actually then you've got a pearl with a star on the front of it to create a pair of stud earrings.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah.
Just gives you really nice detailing. They're solid 95 sterling silver. They come in a pack of 10 and they're only £7.95, so less than £1 a piece for that detailing. And when you think what a 925 sterling silver stud earring costs, and then you've got all that extra length of the silver to do with whatever you please, or even wire wrapped into tiaras and things. They've got a lovely sheen. What would you tend to gravitate towards doing with these?
When I used to get these in kits, we also had these, not in sterling silver. I used to bend them around so that I would make like a shepherd's hook out of them, so that the star would face frontwards.
Lovely.
So
yeah,
I like doing that with them.
Would you mind demonstrating how to do that?
Yeah,
for
I'll
me.
have to see if I can
Put you
remember how to do it. It's
on
been
the spot.
such a long time.
I'll let you have a moment to
Just
do that. I'll read a
see where my
text.
tools are.
Oh, bless you, Lucy. You always make me smile. Oh, by the way, is your husband from New Zealand? Suzanne, let me just think. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I don't think I've mentioned it. I'm married as well, I don't know if I've mentioned that, but 2 children. Right, yeah. I like Cornwall and I love chocolate.
You're not alone there.
That's all you need to know. That's me. That's it, I'm done. I'm not that interested, am I really? Not a lot more to me, really. Yeah. And I used to have a pet rabbit called Fonzie. I think everybody knows everything. That's all that's worth knowing. And I love Lionel Richie. Love him. Love him. Love him. Right. How about I put you on the spot?
No, it's okay. I just had to remember how to
Yeah.
do it. So, kind of come in like this. And then you give it a little kink. Obviously bend it forward a bit, squish it so that you can see the star. Like that.
So you've got one complete there.
And bend it so that you
They're
have
only
a little
$7.95, folks.
It obviously would look a bit nicer than that, but see if you can see that against the black maybe. So would look obviously a bit nicer than that.
Gorgeous.
You hang your earring stones, whatever you have on here, and then you have your little hook.
Little kick.
Like that. What I'll do, I'll just pick it up with this. There you go.
Thank you, lovely.
No problem.
Just to have that attention to detail. Beautiful. Or you can use them completely straight. It's totally up to you. Right, $7.95. Okay, let's go on to... Thanks, Dal. Say that again. Yes. Did you get all 3 then? That's why I'm confused.
And these, wow, look at that. These are lovely.
They are
They're
seriously lovely.
That's beautiful.
I'm just sat on live TV going, gormless face.
Oh, that would be reserved for special strands, wouldn't it?
What did you just say, Becky? I don't even know. I don't need to know. I can imagine. Won't be something particularly complimentary. Right, let's have a look at these. There's something about this. As soon as I looked at it, I thought Italian chic. Oh yeah, that is stunning. So as a clasp, I'm just looking at functionally how they all work. What's that one open there? I haven't got my glasses on.
I think maybe pull it from the other side. Yeah?
I'll leave you with that one. This one is the one that we had on yesterday, but actually you're going to get all 3 in this deal. Has it stumped you as well?
Yes.
Good. Means that I'm not such a plonker. This is absolutely gorgeous. I was saying it's very Audrey Hepburn-esque, and you do have this Chanel quality to it with the extra loop. I'd take that off and use it separately. How do you do that then?
I don't know. Just pull it
Brilliant.
open. I think we were just supposed to pull harder.
Oh, golly, they're going really quickly. They're going to sell out.
Oh, wow.
Wow, for all of them, that is amazing. That is amazing, I see. And then it clasps around there. And then look at this one, especially with Valentine's Day fast approaching.
Oh, these are lovely.
And you can actually glue into that. You could use your slim paracords in that one as well. And your clasp is actually just on the hinges on the side of those. They're all clasped. There's only one opportunity left. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got probably close to 20. No, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to stop calling in for that. No, I don't know who's going to get it, but it'll be a lot of disappointed people. I'm so sorry. Becky, can we do another bargain, please? Yes. Is it both of them? Should we do the dinkier one first? Ah, they're so tiny. These must be the size, yeah, they are 15s. They're so dinky. Gorgeous. 8.2 grams of the Miyuki transparent luster red metallic seed beads. So the thing is with Miyuki, it's a brand that everyone can know, love and trust for your absolute guaranteed symmetry and colour consistency. WOBD42, these with the black opal. Ah, oh,
perfect.
I know they're referred to as a red, but I don't see them as a red.
Yeah, they're more like a wine, aren't they?
Yeah. A burgundy wine. Yeah. I'm thinking about a trifle saturated and booze. Final 15 chances, $3.95 for the Miyuki sea beads in the red luster red metallic. 0800 644 655. Only $3.95, and when you're only paying $2.95 once for your delivery for all of your purchases all day, that's amazing. That's the point. I'm hoping my deliveries arrive. I've got a delivery coming when I get home.
It's a pain when they arrive and you're not home, is it?
I know.
You have to go and pick them up or re-deliver them.
I've ordered a book. I know. I can read. Took Kerry by surprise, that one then.
I thought it was
Book.
going to be something like...
Oh, and I ordered a handbag as well. It's really nice and it's a total bargain. Can I tell you about my bargain? It's supposed to be £70. £12. Got one for my friend as well for her birthday. It's a little extra. Couldn't resist. Nice, nice. I want to know, what's your best bargains outside of JewelleryMaker that you've had? Have you had any good bargains in the January sales or Christmas sales, pre-Christmas sales? It's been going on since about the 20th of December.
No, I've spent so much money on Christmas, I didn't dare to look at all the specials you get. So.
Oh no, I buy presents in the sales and then I can justify it.
That's a good idea. I must start that now.
Yeah. Oh no, I bought loads of presents, loads of Christmas birthday presents, and then, yeah, it's fab. I love it. It gives me an excuse to shop. Let's carry on with... Now, these are the Duracoat. They are the opaque dyed red brown. Strange description of colour, I feel, but hey. They are size 8s, which means you can put 8 next to each other within an inch. 22 grams worth. They are the Duracoat opaque, and you do get a completely different quality of the colour depending on how it's been finished off, so this opaque feels lovely. You can see they've got a good size hole as well, the size 8, so if you're intimidated by seed beads, I'd say start off with your size 8s.
Yeah,
get your confidence.
Favourite size because they're good for beginners and for advanced. Yeah.
And again, very much like we were saying with the Eslon collection, the larger the gauge, the quicker the result. Same with your seed beads. How's another hour almost gone again? Time flies when you're having fun. And these are $3.95, folks. Another bargain. Kerry, what's your best bargain of the year so far?
I bought a bag.
You bought a bag?
Half price.
Half price?
From 50 to 25.
From 50 to 25.
A collection that I'm trying to get all of them.
It's a collection that you're trying to get all of them off, and it was 50% off. Did they only have it in one colour? Or were you restrained and you only got one, or did you get a few?
I only got one.
You only got one.
Yeah.
How many were on offer?
Becky got one on offer as well.
And Becky got one as well.
Yeah.
Becky's supposed to be £54, she got it for 28. Bargain. $3.95 on these, also a bargain. 0800 644 655. Now we are going to be doing a seed bead bundle. Get it while you can, because we're not going to be doing many bundles of seed beads much longer. I'm not supposed to say that, but I've told you that yesterday on air. It doesn't mean that we're stopping doing seed beads, we just might not be doing as many bundles. So get the bundles for the lower prices while you can. This is coming up for you, this incredible blue after the break. I adore those, and they are the most requested colour of the sea foam within there as well. Those beautiful different hues of the blue. very mermaid-esque, I feel.
Exactly what I thought when I saw them.
Mermaid.
Mermaid, yeah.
Did you?
Yep.
You see? Great minds. Is that the magnetic one? Okay. Can I? Oh, oh, oh. Have a look at these seed beads that are coming up with that. Oh, whoops. That could have been exciting. These are coming up within the seed bead bundle after the break. Look at it with rose gold. I think that is such a beautiful match. Where have I put my tweezers now?
Oh wait, you can have these ones.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. This is an exquisite, absolutely exquisite clasp. Once again, this is a magnetic clasp, so please do not use or wear if you have a pacemaker or defibrillator. KNRF46. I think that is simply stunning. Again, because it's so incredibly strong. Ah, all right.
I'm going to need to get some of those.
As soon as you attach your strands onto it, it's a lot easier to use. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend them. They are the strongest magnets I've ever come across in the industry. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, I'd love to. Try and play with it. I won't be able to open it. You said slide it.
Slide, yeah. Feel how strong it is?
Sure. That's definitely going to last you.
Yeah. And if you need to recharge it, if it starts to feel like it's just feeling a bit slack, then just literally get either side and rub them together, and that
really?
will that's what you should do with magnets. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
remagnetizes your magnet. So just go, and it will bring those ions back. 0800 644 655. It's a really, really, really sparkly piece. Thank you. Where all the cubic zirconia have been parve set within that design, giving you that beautiful, beautiful sparkle.
Lovely colour too.
Look, look. Look, look, look. Ready? Keep watching, keep watching. Ah! It had a moment with the
I can see it.
with the metal part that it was coming close to as it come around.
Right.
The magnet just suddenly got ready. Had a bit of a boogie, didn't it? KNRF46. Truly, truly beautiful. 0800 644 655. So we're going to go to a break. And when we come back, we've got the seed bead bundle. We've got absolutely loads. I'll tell you a little bit more about the black opal that we'll be bringing to you in about half an hour. In about half an hour, it's the black opal. If there's one thing that you buy today and one thing only, you have to get the black opal, but not everyone's going to be able to get it because I wish we had more stock than we do, but we've got a good stock quantity, so it's okay, but it's not amazing. So just be quick off the mark. We'll see you in a mo.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
It couldn't be easier to buy from JewelleryMaker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Getting started with JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? JewelleryMaker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I think this is my favourite seed bead bundle we've ever done. You having a little dance there, Kerry? She's like, you're having a little dance then.
No, just standing here.
Just standing, just her amazing kinetic energy. I don't know, yeah. That's what it was.
I was doing it while
I did see that. Yeah, no, she's just being the magnet again. But it looked like you were having a funky little dance, but she was doing impersonation of the magnet. Bruce, do we have that magnet little clip to hand? So if anyone's just tuned in, they know what on earth we're talking about. We're talking about our resident magnet. Here we go. The piece that was at £12.95, folks. It is a magnetic clasp, if anybody would like it. A few are still in baskets. And check out this. Yeah! And I would, if I thought for one moment she'd agree to it, I'd ask Kerry to come on screen and do it. But I know full well that she won't, so I won't bother wasting my breath. Let's see the CB bundle. Here we have the most stunning colours. I
love the colours.
I love this. Gorgeous.
It's definitely sky blue with sea green.
Yeah.
Got the two together.
Yeah. That is, you're in the Dominican Republic. You're in perhaps one of those gorgeous little huts that's out at sea that you see like off the coast of Thailand and things, and just not in 6 degrees outside if we're lucky.
I was about to say,
landlocked Midlands. Yeah. Okay, so the colours that you have and the sizes that you have the frosted sea foam. These are size 11s. That's this one here. Okay. Oh!
Oops.
Oh!
That's also my party trick.
I'm just being a bit rubbish today. Sorry. Just dropping everything. I probably should wear my glasses. Might be helpful at some point. I'm still in denial that I need them. I know I've had them about 10 years. I know that's Bruce. Bruce and I have known each other longer than I've had my glasses, and he knows I'm just in denial that I need them. I do wear them when I have to. I wear them when I drive, don't worry. Okay, that one's just going to have to... There we go. Okay, so those are your sea foam there. Okay. They are frosted sea foam, size 11, 23 grams. Then you've got the lime crystal AB. Oh, I love them! 22 grams. These are just gorgeous. Kerry, would you mind getting a little... Can we see if we can get a bit closer on those? Because they are the type of thing that you don't get to see all the different colours until... Look! Now, you do also have some sea foam mixed in there, which you won't have, but I've just dropped them all over the desk and they bounced in. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, so they are, aren't they?
Oh, I love them. Really do.
I'm
partial to the sort of AB ones anyway.
Me too. It's the magpie in us. It's that extra bit of bling. But then look at these. Again, you've got the extra little sea foam appearing in this dish because I dropped them all.
Do you know, for those, to have the 0.3 Essilon or even any Essilon cord, because they're a little bit clear, you can see the cord through.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I actually really like using them, because if you want to give them a little bit of a different tone, you can add whatever colour lawn cord you'd like with them.
They are really, really beautiful, and they are size 8s. They're a matte, transparent, aqua seed bead, 22 grams. And then you've got the size 11s, milky opaque light blue, and that just sort of finishes it all off. It brings them all together. This is a truly delightful collection. Here comes the sea, diddle-diddle. Here comes the sea, and I said...
Oh, beautiful.
Say again, what? Really? The next kit is, I was going to say collection. The next collection, the next kit is Here Comes the Sun. Da, 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 da. You see? KKGC91. And I said, it's all right. Right, oh, we haven't even brought the price in. They are flying out. We've got about half the stock left, folks. Good luck. They're only $14.95. Could I see those call screens, please, Becky? Thank you kindly. Hello, Tracy and Sarah and loads of anonymous shoppers and Chris. You all need to check out your baskets. Helena, Tina, Charlene, Margaret, Linda, Janina, Melanie, Lena, Christina, Janet, again more anonymous shoppers, Charlotte and Shirley. They're $14.95. That is amazing. That is the most ridiculous. Why is this only $14.95?
Can't be right for 4 big tubes. It's all right.
Sorry, Becky was saying, well, there's supposed to be more, but I just thought I'd take some extra money off that I'm not supposed to be taking off, but I did it anyway. Okay, cool, take advantage. Yeah. Here comes the sea. Da, 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 da. Go for it. Sorry, that sneeze is around again. $2.95 post and packaging price all day. Is there any particular look that you like to go for? Anything particular when you know that you've got seed beads that you think, right, if I've got seed beads, I'd like to work with either a type of bead or a type of gemstone or a material or anything? Do you gravitate towards the Eslons or is it just everything?
Yeah, no, it just depends what I get. You know, if I get like a seed bead kit of a certain colour, then I quite like to put it with whatever gemstone pops into mind. So, but I think I quite like to put them with my Eslon cord because that's my medium anyway, and I like to incorporate. When we first started with JewelleryMaker, we didn't have seed beads.
No.
And I remember asking actually Laura if we had them. She said, no, I'm sorry, and I was devastated because I just love using them with Macrame. It just adds so much detail. So.
And when you're doing seed bead designs like we're going to be seeing in front of you there, do you prefer to work with a silk or a fire line or a wildfire or?
I like the fire line.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the fire line because it's very strong and
Yeah.
durable. So I really like, I mean, anything works. Depends what application really. So you can use fine silks for, you know, your more high-end pieces and fire line for pieces that need stronger cord, Eslon cord for knotting. So depends.
Keep those text messages coming in, folks. We'd love to hear from you. We do want to know your January bargains. Or why don't we, because I think that is a January bargain. Should have had it on yesterday because it's a January blues day and it's a blue theme and it would make your blues go away. Should we go one step further with the January sales thing? I want to know the best bargain you have ever bought. Best bargain you've ever had, I want to know. Are they all 11s, please? Thank you, love the show. Thanks, Rosemary, darling. No, hun, they are your two centre ones are 11s, and the two outer ones are, sorry, two centre ones are 8s, and the two outer ones are size 11s. Hi, Lucy. You make a lovely team with Nadja. Thanks. We don't see her often enough. I completely, totally, and utterly agree. Can I also say a very public, on live telly, big thank you to Sam. She's just brought me a cuppa.
And me too.
And you've got your coffee.
She's fabulous.
Cheers, everyone. I love tea.
Do you?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Couldn't stomach it at all when I was pregnant.
Tea?
Tea. Could not eat, no. Not even decaf, nothing. No, the idea of it was just horrendous. And now, I'm making up for it. Yeah.
I don't drink tea, ever.
Do you listen to Lionel Richie?
Sorry. Sorry. I better go now. There's the door. Do I go?
What music do you like?
I like Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
I like...
You get on with my husband. He's from New Zealand and he's called Drew.
that sort of music.
Okay. Yeah, Drew doesn't listen to Lionel Richie either. I also quite like Kenny G, but there we go. Right. 20 minutes until the Ethiopian black opal. I'm not even going to bother trying. Did you see me try to do... Carrie's actually wetting herself, trying to watch me hold up 4 pots of seed beads. Not working, so I just let them down. Why bother? Life's too short. Okay. I've knocked it off. That's why I couldn't find it. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
Now these are stud earrings with those little stars.
Oh, definitely. That's an idea. I love those. These peacock.
They are classified as a black.
Are they?
But a really good black lustrous gemstone, regardless of what it is, black luster should then play around with prisms of coloured light. So that's why you then get, from a good quality black, you would get to see the purples, the blues, the greens, that sort of thing. And they are stunning, aren't they? It's an 18 centimetre strand. They go from 6 to 7 millimetres. And they're going under £5 for the strand. Genuine freshwater cultured pearls. The fact that they are the button pearls, so they're flush on one side and then you've got this lovely raised dome, it's going to make them incredibly versatile, and you can literally use them as buttons. So you pop your head pin through, little loop on the other side, sew that bit in, and then you can use it as an actual functioning button. £4.95. Ridiculous.
Do you know what else you could do with those? Just thinking, we've got this ultra suede as backing. You could kind of sew those on. You could put like a pearl or something, a little seed bead through the top, and then sew those on and maybe seed bead around them. Just thinking, if those have to flat back, that look amazing.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Lovely, so just literally take your thread through, pop a seed bead on to be able to take it back through again. And obviously the seed bead would stop that thread working its way back through the pearl. £4.95. Hello Stacey darling, best bargain. Girl's coat was £38, reduced to £8. I found a hole in it. I got it for £2 and fixed it with fire line. My daughter loves it, great show. Thanks Stacey.
Oh, that's a bargain and a half.
That's a bargain. I got a pair of suit trousers the other day. Suit tailored trousers. £2. Reduced from 45. It was in an outlet shop. I'll have to tell you later, Becky, because I can't reveal. Sharon Louise, hi darling. Hello Lucy, Nadia and crew. My bargain was I paid £1 for a pair of sandals. Pat, you see, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I need to know where I can get bargain kitchen cupboard doors. I want to change my kitchen cupboard doors. Anyone know anywhere good? Just the doors.
Just the doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the side panels would have to change. There's nothing wrong with my kitchen. It's a very fine kitchen. It's a kitchen. But I'm bored of it. I've had it for, it'll be 11 years this year. And we've had a little flood in the kitchen. So it's not looking great. I need to replace it, but I only need to replace, like the underneath, the outside of the wood. So the actual carcass of the cupboards, it's all fine. The layout of the kitchen's fine. I just want to change the cupboard doors and the end panels. Anyone recommend anywhere? Let me know. I'd like it in a light grey. Like my cardigan. No, actually, lighter than this. Okay? Shaker style. If you can do some research for me, let me know by the end of the show. That would be fantastic. Thanks very much. Right. Let's do... Oh, my... Oh! Oh, these are glam.
Oh, wow, what are those?
Oh, they're amazing. They're garnets.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow.
I love the shape of them as well.
Yeah. These are gorgeous. They're massive. They're absolutely... Why are these such a low price? 316 carats. I don't get this. I'd take advantage and just jump on the phone lines and grab these. 38 centimetre strand. Those nuggets go from a 7x8 up to a 12x14. I don't understand why these are such an incredibly low price. Okay, we think there might have been a misprint, as in missing a 1 off the front of it. Can anyone on the website see the price yet, Becky? Right, okay, it's now on the website. Could I see the call screens, please? If you trust me that this is going to be one of the best bargains of your life, this is what we've been brewing up to and there's more to come. This is definitely one of the best bargains of your life for 316 carats of garnet. I have got that right, yeah? Tell me that price again, Becky? Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's completely natural. I honestly think that we are missing a 1 in front of it. They're £2.95.
No.
Yeah, you see? You know what I mean? Let's see how many people are out there tonight. £2.95. Take advantage of it. They're genuine gemstones. One post and packaging price all day. Multi-buy, multi-buy, multi-buy. How many have we got? Okay, go for it. We've got a good stock quantity. We're going to sell out, though. Congratulations. This is too good to miss out on. Genuine garnet. You're looking at January's birthstone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just saying that. Well, that's a massive strand for that price.
Kerry's birthstone. When's your birthday, hon?
31st.
The 31st of January. How old will you be? 27.
Spring chicken. Yeah, good age to be.
Good age, yes.
Did you remember?
Good
being
age,
27?
yeah, I do actually. Do I? Sleepless nights since. Yeah. You've got your whole life ahead of you. You've been through all the school malarkey, you don't have to deal with any of that. You've done your exams, you're free, single, just do what you want with your life. No ties, disposable income, no one relying on you. Oh, yeah. They've sold out. The adventures ahead and all the ties and everything will be amazing should you decide to ever have ties. But 27.
I know, isn't it just?
What was I doing at 27? I was with Drew, who's from New Zealand.
Where's it from?
He's from New Zealand.
Oh.
I'm married to him because he's my husband. Right, let's go to... Can we...
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's true, Bruce. Yeah. Bruce and I are reminiscing about the days that you used to go, oh yeah, just phone something and go, do you fancy coming to meet us for a drink? And we'd go, yeah, when are we going? In like 10 minutes? Yeah, drop everything and off we go. And now we go, when is it? In 2 weeks' time? Let's see if I can try and organise something like childcare for a month's time.
Do I not feel too old to go?
Yeah.
No, that's still no problem.
Yeah. Can't go out now past about 8 o'clock at night. I want to be at home in my pyjamas watching JewelleryMaker. I don't even have time to make jewellery. Right, 35 carats. Oh, the days where you could do things on a whim. Not have to think of the consequences.
It comes back, promise. It does.
I don't like it though. Like my New Year's Eve was my best ever. Had a party with a 2 and a 5-year-old. It was awesome.
Aww.
And my husband. NSP 087, 35 carats. Now this is definitely Kerry, my darling. Once again, there we go, she's on it. Look at these.
Oh, what a bulk. Thanks, you.
Are you ready? £4.95. That's ridiculous. With that purple Eslon. They'd look lovely, wouldn't they?
Nice. And the hole is quite thick. You can see the cords running through. That look lovely.
Yeah.
Even a 0.4 will fit through there, I think. Oh yes, now we're talking.
Ah, check out my kit. Do you like my kit I've made? That is a gorgeous kit. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Do you know what? If you were to get that as well as a whole complete kit, that would be under £20 for the lot, wouldn't it? £4.95. Purple Tiger's Eye, Purple Rain. I've been singing Purple Rain for about 3 days now. What's that? No? No one mind reading tonight? No? 0800 644 655, £4.95. Do you have a favourite gemstone?
Funny, it changes all the time. But I think I'm partial to opal because my birthstone.
Well,
I like opal.
I've got the black opal coming up in about 6 minutes. Let's fit in another bargain. I was being a guitar then. Do you like it?
Better than my attempt ever.
Pardon?
Better than my attempt ever.
Well, you know, one tries to be a good guitar. 28 carats. Clearly sleep deprived and talking more trosh than usual. 2 up to 4 millimetres. I love the variety of the different hues of amethyst that you've got here. This is really lovely. This is a really, really, really unusual Zambian amethyst. Because usually with Zambian amethyst, you expect to see inclusions and deep colour. Well, this is a lighter colour and it's got clarity.
It's very clear.
Incredibly, isn't it?
It looks like it's graduated, does it? Is it graduated?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. From a 2 up to a 4. Again.
Oh, yeah. With a clasp, that rose gold clasp. That would look amazing.
Got those purple Swarovskis as well from earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So bring those in the mix. Oh, we're creating. We're jewellery making. Oh, do you know what? This is only £3.95, Suzette. Do you know what? I'd have put money on you being in for this one. Confirm you've done it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one in here. Hi, Lucy. When is lovely Drew coming to do a JM show? Michaela. Do you know what? We were talking about that the other day. Would you like me and Drew to do a show together? We were like, yeah, when I used to present on Gems TV, we did do quite a lot of shows together. We used to feel like we were the Richard and Judy of Gems TV. Yeah. However, I never displayed my underwear. £3.95, 28 carats of amethyst. I don't know, hun. We were discussing it the other day actually, because he really would love to come and do a show. He needs to do a show with Mark Smith though, because the Makes for Men show that they have done before are brilliant, 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 and they're just naughty. They just get up to mischief. So I'll work on that. Maybe what? Maybe next week you can have Drew instead. Well, that's lovely, that is. We've had requests for Ray. You want my husband, not me. This is lovely, that. Isn't that feeling really wanted? Should we just go?
Yeah.
Should we just go? Should we go to the pub? For half a
glass
glass of wine.
I was about to
and get a taxi home. I could do it. We could just go on a whim.
Oh, that'd be fun. It lasts about 20 minutes.
Oh, the way I'm feeling tonight won't even last 2. Right, okay. I need a slurp of my tea. It's time. I'm quite happy to drink tea here, Bruce. Don't worry, you don't have to hide me. It's fine. Everyone knows I'm a tea fiend. Okay. As soon as the graphics come on screen for your next item, dial up for it. You can hold on the phone line if you want to, and it's free to call up. You can put these in your basket. You don't have to check out. The price on this will blow you away, but more importantly, the item we have for you next is one of our rarest in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the black opal. Okay, I am not one to what's known as produce from the floor, but Becky, please may, I have the call screens available right now, and sorry, the graphics right on screen. That's what I meant, the graphics right on screen. I don't want anyone to miss out of this for a moment. So, this Ethiopian opal is extraordinary. It's been what's referred to, so if I can see the call screens, then I can just right. We've got loads of people coming in. Loads. How did I do that then? Ha! Look!
You did it.
I've got a picture of what I wanted to show. Yeah, it's the one that we were looking at earlier in the office. Okay, so you know earlier I was talking about a trifle. In terms of the layers of the rocks, okay, this is a picture of the mine that this comes from, and it's flapping around. It's from the Wellow mine, okay. Some people describe it as the Wallow mine, but it's also pronounced the Wellow mine. Both are completely phonetically acceptable. So the Wellow mine in Ethiopia is the primary source for black opal, but it doesn't come out of the ground, the one initially black. It then goes through to enhance the intensity of the black. It's smoked, which is what the S in the bottom of your screen states. And you look it up anywhere, just put in any internet search, smoked black opal. It is absolutely, people are drawn to it and people are buying it in abundance, which is why we haven't got a particularly great stock of it. We've got an all right stock of it, but we didn't even have 100, which for an item like this is a bit gutting to come to air and not have over 100. This is the mine I was talking about. So basically, in Ethiopia, and this, to be honest, this isn't the best image of it because it looks like there's a lot of vegetation and there's really not. Okay. Can you see here, this is the top of the earth, and here you have all your layers of the rock. Now this layer here is from volcanic activity. This layer here is what I was saying in terms of the trifle, was the custard part. So this is all the clay, and then this crevice here is where you actually find the opal within there. So it's an incredibly thin layer. Now where this is sourced, I'm going to pop that down, where your black opal is sourced, it's actually about 60 centimetres deep.
Okay.
And that's it. So you're probably looking at what? That depth running through the rock and then underneath as well to a certain point. But the way you can actually get it, and you can't see from that picture, I don't think there was any others on this website. No, there were. That's on the GIA website. No, there weren't any more on there. But the best thing to do is if you want to see, it's almost like this incredible, really, really rocky terrain. That doesn't do it justice at all. And then when you look at it from a distance, so an aerial view, the best way to describe it, it's sort of like the rock starts to look a bit like a pumice stone. And then when you get closer and you hone in, you realise it's from a side view. There's these big holes in the rock where people are mining that way in.
That must be incredibly dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous and incredibly hot and incredibly, like, when you think the mining area is only 60 centimetres deep, and you are really, to get into that, you've got to mine into that, and you can't really mine into clay, so you'd have to go above into the volcanic rock, you're really limited in space. And then with the quality that comes out of there, you're really limited. Again, I better show you the strand, hadn't I? It is a real find, and you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can always send it back should you need to. We're going to do, the TV does not do this gemstone justice. Opals are an absolute pain in the proverbial to show on TV with all the studio lights, because they're such an incredibly porous gemstone when it comes to light sources, and also to water. Never wear your opals in water, okay, because it will really start to ruin them over time. We've got loads of you with these in your basket. We will be selling out of it. It's a 12 carat strand and it's 18 centimetres from gemstone to gemstone. So it is the black smoked Ethiopian opal. They're a 2x1 up to a 5x2. This is an 18 centimetre strand of this extraordinarily collectible and really, really rare opal that comes from the primary source that you're wanting your black smoke opal from, which is the Wello mine in Ethiopia. 0800 644 655. How much? Why have you taken so much more money off it? Oh, okay, so did you think I was going to say $39.95 would be good? Yeah, because that's what I thought, and I'm not implying a word for value, but I know about this gemstone, and I thought, you know what, we'll probably do that about $39.95, and I'd be really chuffed. You will be blown away with what we're about to do. Did you hear the price?
Right.
Yeah. We're doing it at $17.95 now. Unfortunately, we will not have enough to go round. We are hoping to be able to bring you Ethiopian opal, the black variety that's been smoked from Ethiopia, a lot more in the future. I don't know if we are, though. And at $17.95, I don't know why. Yeah. Well, we shouldn't be doing it this low. Sandra, Michaela, Lynn, and another Sandra, and Valerie, and Charlotte, and Caroline, and Suzanne. Take advantage of it. You cannot see the beauty of this through your TV. You can't. You can't. You just can't. Has anyone texted in about this strand? Has anyone wowed by the price? Because you should be. XEJN21. And just to know that that is the real deal.
I know, it's amazing. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen... Have you ever had black opal?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, not a huge amount, not very often at all. I think I possibly, and not until end of last year. It was, yeah. That's what I was going to say, and that's the first time I presented it. So I was with my producer, Becky. Yeah, it must have been about November time last year, something. And that's been it. And I've been here since the very beginning of JewelleryMaker. And that's the first one I presented. So it's the second one. Don't know, we don't get it in often at all. Now way over half stock's gone and we've got a lot of people with this in their baskets. We are still getting people inquiring about the heart bracelet as well. About 9:30 we'll do that one. So cute. I'm very fond of it. That and, oh no. Whoever put those Ladybird earrings?
Over there.
They're gone again. I haven't got to steal them again. I'm rubbish with stealing things. Good job, really. Hello, Shona and Lily and Louise. Helena, Linda, Pamela, Mandy, Meg, Michael, Margaret, Anne, Tracy, Anna Lee, Donna, Tatiana, Suzette, loads of my regulars in there. How are you all? And to everybody new joining us for the first time tonight, welcome to the madhouse that is Jewellery Maker. We're not your average shopping channel. How did you come across us?
Laura contacted me.
Really?
Yes.
You were headhunted.
It was just, I think, at the right time there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was lucky.
See?
See?
Maybe you've just been channel flicking and here we are, ready to be in your lives forever.
Forever, for sure. I didn't even know about JewelleryMaker before I came here, so
How rude.
didn't know I had all these amazing gemstones. I know, I believe it.
Where did you buy from? Without naming names.
I bought on certain places on the web.
Yeah.
That's big. So I bought from there. I did.
But now you don't need to.
No,
You can
no.
just get from here.
Just buy from here. I didn't even know. I mean, I bought all these things from all over the place, and I had it all local. I wish I'd known that before. But,
Never mind. We're here now, and that's what matters. We've got way more people with these in their baskets than we have got stock available now. Because that was mega bonkers.
what's it gone already?
We've got a handful. We had 9 left to allocate. Where are they? Yeah. We're just going to do something a little bit cheeky. We're just going to put them on. If they're in your price bracket, go for it. They're an incredible, incredible price. We're going to do some black diamonds, and they are hundreds of pounds less than where I was expecting. If they're going to be in your price bracket, buy them. Without a shadow of a doubt, if you can afford them, you get them. I can appreciate they're not going to be in everyone's price bracket, but if they're in yours, get them. Oh my goodness, just get them. Again, it's one of those, I don't quite know why they're going to the price that they are. I really don't get it. Industry standards and all that, I don't get it. I haven't got a clue. Just get them. So. Oh, you're having a laugh. That has to be the best black diamond strand we've ever had on the show.
It's gorgeous. It really is. Can't stop touching it.
It's my birthstone. I think I need this. They are amazing. So we were talking on the show last night, Katie and I, just briefly about a programme that we've both seen over Christmas that had a watch that was worth over $1 million. It might have been pounds, but I'll say dollars to play safe. And it was encrusted with black diamonds. And I swear to you, they were nowhere near as lustrous as these.
Again, it looks like flashlights, doesn't it?
They are the best black diamonds I've ever seen.
Oh,
They're amazing. They are amazing. Can I see the call screens, please? You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to say who gets these. I'll say location, but I won't say name. Because that could potentially be a really significant gift or ready for a significant commission. Oh my goodness. It's the calibre of these black diamonds. You can't describe it. You need to get them home. I think it's always very telling with a black gemstone if you put it against a black background.
That's beautiful. They really
Just
are
how much,
flashy.
yeah. That that is testament to the quality of the black diamond.
Oh, they're amazing.
Right. I think you will be blown away, to say the least, by this price. The first one has gone to Aberdeenshire. VERU28. I have no idea why there isn't at least a 2 or a 3 in front of that.
What? Sorry, I just glanced over the price.
Yeah,
No way.
the 4 carats. That, not only is that the best quality strand of black diamonds I've ever presented, but I think that might be the lowest price for 4 carats of black diamonds that I've ever presented. You've got to go for it. If that is in your price bracket, you don't think twice. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you have that available to you in your price bracket, you go for it. It's too good an offer. Now, one of my regulars, you know exactly who I'm talking to. You, my lady. If you do not confirm this, now I've seen you on there. Whoa, those are going to be words. You know what I'm talking to, yeah.
Oh, it's a brilliant price.
You need to check your baskets out. What have you got to lose? What? You see, the thing is, with JewelleryMaker, you have nothing to lose. Literally, you have nothing to lose. Because you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, yeah? So if you get these home and you think, oh no, they shouldn't have cost me £90.95, I've been ripped off, which you categorically will not think, or your financial situation changes, or you just decide to send them back, you can send them back, and I'm saying on live TV, we will refund every penny. You've got to get these, you've got to get them right. If you've put these in your basket, you're thinking about it, aren't you? If you're umming and ahhing, don't just ah. That was absolutely appropriate. They're amazing. They are amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. They're amazing. You've got nothing to lose. You've got nothing to lose. I'd get those valued. There's 3 of them left. I do appreciate they're not in everyone's price bracket. They're not. My birthstone to Lucy. Big up the April babies. Pardon? Oh, Nadja, have a drink.
No, I'll just have a sip then, okay?
No, I gulp. You don't have to have a sip. Just have a brew. You're amongst friends. Nadja, what would you do with this strand, please? That's from Deborah.
Okay, I would definitely have to put those on a sterling silver or even gold wire. And then
oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. But what would you strand these with? What thread?
What thread, please? I should have read that as well.
Sorry, that's me. I mean specs.
I think, I'm not too sure actually, because I never had the opportunity to thread diamonds, but...
sorry, thread diamonds.
Thread diamonds, you know. Never had the chance to work with them, but I would definitely want to use something that is sturdy. You want to make sure that it doesn't break. So I can't honestly answer that because I've never had the opportunity to work with them. So...
I would, let's say, yeah, let's chop up this strand and let's have a go. It's a diamond strand. Your file line.
I think it would be strong enough for these.
Yeah.
Would be. Okay.
I think so.
I think you could use it on that. I think we used to have something that was like the, almost like a guitar string. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a metal thread. Do you remember what I mean?
Yes,
yeah.
You're right. And we've also had it in silver, like it is actual silver, but in
again? I can't
thread. What's it called? Anyone out there who knows what we're talking about?
No.
Well, we've got the standard beading thread. Categorically, that is really, 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 really stupidly strong. The only thing with these is, would you get the fluidity of it? But there's something...
I can't actually remember. I'm trying to break my brain.
If anyone out there remembers, let us know. Right, we've got one strand left. VERU28. Could they be going to Surrey? Come on, let's send them to Arizona, Lancashire, 2 different locations in Wales. Oh, Linden 5, hiya darling. I've put them on Beadlon 49 strand item. Oh, you little superstar. NU BUBN96. It's in stock on the website at what price? At $29.95. You are an absolute star. Thank you, darling. We thought we might have some in the studio, but we haven't got any.
I've got nothing to give you, sorry. I'm trying to point some out again.
Oh. Flex right is what you're both thinking. Oh, do you know what, Michelle? Thank you, darling. That's it. Flex right, 49 strand and Fireline are good for diamonds. Nicolette, you see, that's why I love JewelleryMaker, because...
Just ask.
Yeah, you just ask. Has anyone not... No, but no one's texting about where I can get my kitchen cupboards. Come on. Where's the friendship? Two-way thing. I'm giving you diamonds for less than £100. Sort me out my kitchen cupboards. I just need pale grey.
But you need diamonds. You don't need kitchen cupboards. See?
I can have both if our kitchen cupboards are at the right price. Because let's face it, £100 saving on kitchen cupboards.
It's true.
Could be easily done. It's all relative. Right, they were amazing. Well done. The heart bracelet, I'm going to... Shall I take it off to show it to you?
Do you want a hand?
I think I got it because it's a larger clasp. Yeah, because it's the larger lobster claw clasp.
That was fiddle. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's just that fraction larger. You can do it yourself. This is beautiful. I wondered what that was then. It's part of your demo swinging around. I'm going to be doing this in about 40 minutes. Solid 925 sterling silver, screaming Valentine's Day. Okay. Can I just say, we've got a couple of the strands of the diamonds still available, or one strand was it? We've got 8 people with that in the basket. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Go for it. Let's do... I don't have those. No. What do you have for number 3? Yes, jump rings. Yeah. You can never have too many jump rings. And it's really lovely to mix and match your metals. So if you've got lots of silver jump rings, yellow gold plated jump rings, it's nice to put the rose gold in with it as well. So the code on this is SBGP83. You're going to get 200. Now, have you ventured into the world of chainmail?
I've tried, but I think
it's not your thing.
I'm not patient enough. I think I would love to try, but I think every time you pick it up, it goes into all sorts of different directions. I need Fleur to give me a one-on-one. So
woman is amazing.
I know.
I think I've mastered a few links. I don't have the patience to do a full-length bracelet, but I enjoy it enough to do just a few in links. Like the Mobius ring, I really like doing that, so just using the 3 rings. And just little sections. So when I talk chainmail, you don't have to do full chainmail pieces, full bracelets, etc. But actually, if you wanted to, with these, you could, because you've got 200 jump rings, so you'd easily be able to make a full bracelet. Now, they're 6mm, but really importantly, when it comes to the world of chainmail, they're actually saw cut. Well, when it comes to jewellery making, they're saw cut. So that means that the cut that you have there, they go completely, perfectly back together. It's completely a flush.
It looks so much more professional when you have jump rings like that.
Yeah, than when you've cut them and they go pincered at one end. 200.
That's a great amount of jump rings. I mean, you can never have enough anyway. I use them for every piece I make. Basically, 2 ends for your clasp, 1 for your one for your clasp and then one to hook into. So
Yeah. SBGP83. I really like them as well. You know, like the Jadeite that we had at the start of the show. They're only $4.95, and then 9-carat rose gold plated. A rose gold colour, I should say. Brass jump ring. The brass is quite strong as well. It's got that slight edge on it compared to the copper, so it's incredibly strong. But I'm thinking just the Jadeite that we had at the start of the show on the simple stretchy bracelet, and then one of these in between, put on like a bead, so not with a functional use, but for a visual use. Or even any of the plain round gemstones that we have, just around gemstone and jump ring, and just works like a little buffer between each piece. They are really lovely, and the 200 of them for that price is amazing. So with only one post and packaging price, add them to your order. Got lots of people multi-buying on that one as well. We're busy tonight, and again, keep those text messages coming in. I want to know the best bargain you've ever had. If I tell you my best bargain, I might have told you this before. I bought a handbag that was supposed to be £8,000. It was supposed to be £8,000.
What?
Okay, I think this beats anyone's. Okay, I might keep you guessing because I don't want to, you know, ruin the night by basically telling you the best bargain I've ever had. I'll save it till later. Keep your bargains coming in, but I will reveal later in the show how much I paid for my £8,000 handbag. You should wait with suspense because it's a good one. Right. I'm reliving the moment it happened. I couldn't believe it.
I would be too scared to leave the house with it.
I don't work out where it is. I don't actually know where it is. Oh no, you'll realise why. I'll tell you my story later. Best bargain you've ever had, Sam?
I don't know actually. Give me
Have a think. Best bargain you've ever had?
I once bought a kiln, actually.
A kiln?
A kiln, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, a kiln. And it
For
broke.
pottery type kiln?
Yeah, for making metal clay. And then it broke. So I said to her, okay, I'll send you the kiln back. And she said, no, just don't worry, I'll send you a new one. So she sent me a new one, and then later the kiln worked again, the other one. So that was a good deal. I said to her, look, it's working again, so now just keep it. So that was my best.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Yeah. 2 for the price of 1 kiln.
Yeah, but I felt really guilty because I kind of I did tell her that it's working again, but yeah, that was my best bargain.
No, that's a nice, good business, that lady.
Oh, oh my word, what is this?
Somebody messaged in yesterday asking for chrysocolla, and we didn't have any on the show yesterday, and we've got it now, and I think this is the best I've ever seen. These cabochons are amazing. This show is amazing quality, Becky. These have only been on once before. These are from the Congo. Oh my word. Oh, they're totally natural.
They're beautiful.
Oh. You're guaranteed 200 carats. You'll get, you know, so you can see there in front of you, that's a different collection than I have here. We guarantee the carat weight. You'll get approximately 4. And Sam has just fallen over with amazement. she dropped to stand. Right, final 6 chances. That's because she's only human. Now, we should be at $42.95, which is amazing. Even for just one of these, and we're going to go even lower. I can't believe that's another hour of the show gone.
Already?
Yeah. We're down to our last hour in a minute. $29.95, that's for 200 carats. The first one's already gone, 5 opportunities. You're going to be looking at approximately 4, but we guarantee the carat weight. They're completely natural. If you're wanting these, we've only got 4 chances left. Go for it. When do we get chrysocolla? And these sizes, this carat weight and this quality on your screen. Good luck, everyone. HWNV 43 Visa MasterCard. Oh my goodness, I've just seen the jewellery. Oh! Woman, how long did all that take you? about 5 years. I've just seen the jewellery for the next kit.
It was an amazing kit, I must say. Oh wait, that's the wrong way around.
Huh?
You need to see the gorgeous cabochon that I got with it.
Oh!
I love that kit. That was the best seed bead kit I've ever had. It was amazing. Amazing seed bead kit.
Amazing jewellery. What's it? No, save it.
It was fun. It was amazing. I loved the kit. Honestly.
That you can tell. That is truly beautiful, beautiful jewellery, hun. We'll be seeing that straight after the break. Before we go to a break, though, I've got the opportunity to bring in a couple more bargains. Yes, I love this. It's the Tocali chain, the Tocali, on a slider. Oh, my mum got this in gold for Christmas from my dad.
Oh, that is cool. It looks like stardust.
Doesn't it?
It's
Doesn't
gorgeous.
it?
I love it.
What I love about it is have a look at the chain, but it's still on a slider.
That is gorgeous. Honestly, that is so beautiful. I need this chain.
I'm so sorry, folks. We've got a graphical error. We have a graphical error. Do we need to take it out and redo it? The code on your screen is not the right code. You need the code. I can't even read that. OWIL71. Oh, you see, I used to be able to. I need my specs. OWIL. OWIL71. Look at this. So, it's the most beautiful silver chain. Once again, the code at the top of your screen is not the correct code. You need OWIL71. Look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful. So
The
you can
fact
adjust
you've got a slide,
it to
yeah,
any length
yeah.
you want. Oh, I need this
Any
chain.
length, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. All the details now correct on your screen. So you literally, you just pull it to the length you want it to be. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wedding, you can have this as a backdrop with something, a pearl or something at the, oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. Oh,
Isn't it?
Oh, beautiful.
I was thinking for headdress as well.
Oh, yes.
And then you can adjust it, or you could put it over your head for, you could have it as a headdress for early part in the evening, then when you want to dance the night away, you loosen it off and it becomes a chain. And it's stunning. Could I see the call screens, please, Becky? We have fallen in love with this chain. OWIL71. Have a play. It is one of my favourite chains we've ever done here at JewelleryMaker. Like I say, we did have it. I don't know if we've still got it in the yellow gold-plated version as well. I know we have because my dad bought it for my mum. We've got loads of lovely things for Christmas, a little romantic. My mum and dad, very cute. Do you know what they did this morning? They baked bread.
Oh, no way.
They haven't
Who does that? That's amazing.
Who does that?
I know.
I had 2 poorly children at my feet. They live around the corner. They're baking bread. Like, all right, you having a nice time? Yeah. Yeah. Did they not know I was in need of a carb fix? So anyway, just tell you, life of my mum and dad. They don't even have a bread maker. They're making it from scratch.
No way.
Yeah. Cute, hey? Right, should we squeeze in another one? Yeah, I've been looking at these. These are lovely.
Oh, Macrame.
They bend. You can make rings.
Do they?
Yeah. Have a play. So have a look at these. These are connectors. They look amazing. Wire wrapped all together. They look as amazing as you can... I absolutely love them. Look amazing, wire wrapped with beads in between like this.
Oh, they're beautiful. Do you know, I've got fantastic spaces to attach cords to.
Yeah.
To make a macrame piece with it. You can make some amazing designs like that with a little connector like that, because it's kind of like a medieval theme almost.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. And then you can paint them as well, and what's the material that I keep forgetting the name of? You could cerulean on them, couldn't you? Yeah. which I've still never used any
Neither have
ceramic.
I.
No.
It'd be good for that.
And then, yeah, if you're doing what I like to do with them,
Try.
manipulate it around, then
Oh,
it
look at that.
Look at that. That's exactly what I think. You just put a really slim piece of wire. That's gorgeous.
You can put, you can wire a gemstone in between, maybe
Yeah.
one of these black opals in the centre.
Yes! Oh, we're
My
making,
goodness.
oh, we're designing. I hope you're enjoying the show, folks. I'm having a great time. Can I have her back, please, with me? I'd like to keep Nadia for me, please.
Been waiting 2 years for this, you know.
So have I.
Yeah.
That's nice. Reunite. Well, united and it feels so
I won't
good.
sing because otherwise you'll go home. So.
We're going to go to a break. We've got to go to a break because it's already 9 o'clock and we've got loads to get through. So we'll see you for the next Wow Kit in a mo.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
I don't know how I feel about the break I've just had.
That was a very entertaining break.
Dramatic.
For some of us.
Yeah, entertaining for you. Basically, I walked out the studio and Becky, my producer, was waiting for me. I went, boom. And I literally have screamed the back layer of my... Did you hear about the gentleman today who has been in hospital, just brain flitting, who sneezed, and they've said categorically, do not hold your nose and close your mouth when you sneeze. There's a man in the news who's ruptured his throat.
No way, from doing that?
From sneezing. So the guidance now, I think it's going to be like a medical guidance. I am no doctor, but do not close your mouth and hold your nose when you sneeze. Yeah, he's full on ruptured his throat.
Sure.
And actually, I feel like I've had a sense of it, of rupturing my throat, for having to scream.
Sounded like it. Definitely sounded like it.
So to calm myself down, I've eaten some seeds.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, was it hilarious? Was it? Was it?
It was.
I'm so pleased for you.
It's funny, a little bit.
Oh, good for you. We were bonding. I'm just going to move.
I'm sorry.
Now.
Can I just move closer?
Yeah, we do need to. We do need to address this seating scenario. Okay. I adore this kit.
So do I. It's fantastic.
Oh my word. Can you pass the piece over to me? That one there.
Which one?
Or any of them, yeah. So you can wear it either way.
You could, yeah.
You're saying that as in dismissive of the fact that you don't think you'd wear it the other way around, but I think it is. It's equally as stunning both ways. This is truly beautiful, and it's one of 5 pieces of jewellery from this kit. Oh my god, look what we can make.
It's just beautiful, the colours and the Swarovski. I had so many Swarovski, I was in my element, honestly. All to see was lovely colours.
I thought it was absolutely exquisite like that. That is the back of the design. Oh my goodness. And then, actually, that is the front of it. I feel like I want to gather them here. Can I have the next one, please? Okay, we're going to bring the graphics in for the Swarovski part, okay? Here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, right, could I have, pass over another one, please? Whichever you so choose. Oh. I said the other day I'm going to be doing some Midsummer Night's Dream themed events, and that would fit in.
It's summery, isn't it?
How long did that take?
About half a day, I think. Yeah. It'd just be, I'm slow as well, so. Yeah.
I've not seen those seed beads before.
I don't think I've seen the green in that size, no. They're really, really awesome.
It gives like a 3D effect to the piece.
Yeah. Just because they're raised up above the others, they're bigger, so it's fine.
Raise me up. They are. That's amazing. Can I show you again? That is.
I love that kit, honestly. And normally, seed beads don't like me very much, but I really like that kit, so.
Next piece, please. Keep them coming. Something that Tatiana would wear. Titania, rather. I'm saying Tatiana because we have a viewer called Tatiana with a beautiful name. But Titania from Midsummer Night's Dream, I could see wearing this. Oh, flips.
Do you know the theme of my kits was actually Here Comes the Sun, which I thought I'd try and make a
Sunbeams,
sun, so
absolutely.
it's really great with the colours of seed beads that we have.
That is literally like a sunflower. That's amazing. These are amazing. Feel free to text in and give. Oh, it's coming in. Nadia must demo all the pieces. They are so good. This is a must, Nadia. Sensational work. I am absolutely with you.
Oh, thank you.
Ha! Next piece, please.
Okay. Well, which one? This is just a very simple ladder weave, actually. Very simple.
That looks so effective with the Miyuki beads working with. Yeah, you have put the Swarovskis in there and the seed beads as well.
So effective in that bracelet.
Gorgeous. Literally lemon and limes. And then the final piece. Nadia, fabulous jewellery. Hi Lucy. Hi doll, you're right. Nadia, I'm not always a seed bead fan, but all of these pieces are beautiful. Sandra, aren't they?
Thank you. So
you've taken a hair clip.
Yeah, just a very simple hair clip that I bought. You can get that from any shop. So that's one of these, and I dressed it up. Okay.
At the moment, you can buy 3 of those for £1
Yep,
in a very well-known
like
shop that sells things for £1.
Yeah. So
That's
this is
the one.
actually going to be the demo piece. So.
I love even like the portion there that you've done. That would look incredible as a ring.
Yeah.
Just that one little section there.
It actually happens naturally when you do this design, so it raises itself up. So yeah, I had fun. Brilliant kit that.
Would you just like to have a moment of, oh, buy the contents of the kit? Buy the contents of the kit. You're going to learn from Nadia one of the design techniques, and I would say we need a DVD on this technique, please. I'm serious. Okay, those text in. Who would like a DVD created on how to make the pendants and launched here on a Jewellery Maker late show with me and Nadia and Becky and Kerry and Sam? Yeah, who would like that? I'd love that. I would happily stay behind after a show and record that DVD because I think these are absolutely awe-inspiring. IK GC44. They are just, this reinstalls my faith in seed bead jewellery making. Yeah? God, yes, please. I would. Yeah. Yes, please. And the hair clip. Yeah. Listen, we're going to learn how to do part of the, yes, please, with the kit to go with it. Right. Lynn, we're on it. DVD would be great. Thanks, Helena. Yes, please, says Carol. Oh, yes, please, to the DVD. Yes! DVD, please. Exquisite work, Nadia. Love them all.
Thank you.
Angela, yes, please. Catherine, hi all, I would please. I agree with Lucy, a DVD please. Yes please, DVD, Becky. Yeah, how about a workshop? Oh, Carol, take it to the next level. A DVD has to be made so gorgeous.
Oh.
It's amazing. Yes, yes, yes. DVD please for all these beautiful pieces, says Morag. Nadia, I think it's fair to say you have achieved the most amazing feedback on this kit. Right, folks, what we're going to do is we are going to do a DVD of this. I'm putting that into action because clearly I had the status to authorise that type of thing. Well, do you know what? As of today, yes. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a kit for this. We're going to do a DVD for this. But the thing is, we won't have this colour combination ready for a kit again. So in terms of the colour combination with this kit, Nadia, what would you say to people about the Swarovski collection that you've used to do this kit? I
don't even have words to describe the combination. The colour combination is just absolutely perfect. The sizes, the combination, it's just everything about this kit mesmerised me when I opened it.
It's mesmerising jewellery that
really.
you've created, woman. You are literally a genius. That is it's the most artistic collection. It's just awe-inspiring. This is why we make jewellery. This is why we learn to do what we do, to make pieces like this. So, the Swarovski that you're going to be getting, you'll be getting... excuse me. Oh! excuse me.
You're right.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. We're good to go now. All right. I was just coughing. I think I had a little seed stuck on my tonsil. Beautiful. Right. Everyone's still messaging in. Let's see these messages. You're going to be getting two, by the way, of the centre pieces. Nadia, pendant DVD. Yes, please. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a seed beader, but Nadia's work has made me want to do it. A DVD must. Sylvia, make sure you buy the seed bead bundle. Where do I pre-order the DVD? Leslie, I'm liking your work. Hi, Nadia, you are blushing.
Well.
Yes, please, DVD! Me too, great work. Yes, please. Yes, pretty please. Oh, Belinda, you're so cute. Yeah? Right, so get the kit. It's coming in two parts. So the Swarovski element is now, and then we'll do the seed bead element. So the Swarovski element, you get two of the pear fancy stones, which are 14 by 10 millimeters. I'm being a klutz holding things up.
Olivine is what they call them now.
Yeah, olivine. And what's lovely... Oh, sorry, I haven't got that in shot there. Bear with me, bear with, bear with. And then if I turn it over... Oh, yeah. So that's measuring 14 by 10. So you'll get two of those. They have been used as the centre pieces in these. And if I turn it over, you can just see
the one's
as
covered
well.
And the
So you've exposed that one, and then you've completely covered that one there. 0800 644 655. You're also going to get the other Swarovskis in here are the light topaz AB 4mm, 48 of them. The light smoked topaz bicones 4mm, 48. And the golden shadow bicones, which are the 3mm, they're the centre ones, okay? So these are all genuine Swarovski. Could I see the call screens, please, Becky? This is a stunning kit, and these Swarovskis really elevate the designs. They really give it the punch, they give it the pizzazz and the wow. And you have actually used them in every single design. Nadia has used the Swarovskis alongside the seed beads.
And you know what? I've used a lot of Swarovski in all the pieces, and I still had some left. There's
really?
So many.
Very lazy, not using the whole kit. I mean, what have you been doing with your time? It only took you half a day to do the cuff. We're gonna have to do a DVD for these designs. Right, we've got loads of you taking advantage of this Swarovski design bundle. £20, so £19.95 for the Swarovskis. Amazing.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Go for it. Congratulations. Loads of you checking your baskets out. Most of the names I'm seeing are absolutely the same names as the request for the DVDs as well. Thank you for being a part of the show tonight, and also a huge thank you to Nadia, because I think it should be stressed that when we give our designers the kits, when they're not told you must spend this much time on them, you must do this, they're given a sort of brief outline of what we'd like to achieve. Nadia could quite easily have done very basic techniques, something very basic, not very time consuming. You've spent half a day on that piece alone to show off the kit, and we thank you so much, because you are inspiring us for all of these pieces of jewellery. So how long did it take to make the pendants?
Actually not that long for the pendant. It probably took me about 3-4 hours, because it's really quick. It really is really quick. Maybe not even that, maybe 2 hours. I can't remember. It's quick, because it's a very, yeah, something like that. It's very quick.
But still.
Yeah, you just kind of work your way through, so.
Awe-inspiring, absolutely awe-inspiring. We're about to move on to the CB collection in just a moment, because we need to fit in the demo. But a huge thank you for your dedication and your talent and your inspiration. You're amazing, amazing. The woman's amazing. Let's do the seed bead collection, which I know It's these green ones. There's something about that really makes me feel like it's a bit like it's coming out. Almost like you can see a dragon face. Do you know what it is?
It's the sort of inner, no, you can't really call it chatoyance, but it's like there's an inner glow coming from them.
Yeah, it's a little bit like an inner chatoyancy. Yeah. Okay, so what's fabulous as well is you get green wildfire.
I know, don't get that often, do you?
You've got to get this. You've got to get this. So you're going to be seeing parts of this hair clip is the technique we're going to learn, elements of this, and that's using the, sorry, I've just totally scratched my face. Well done. That's using the seed beads. These are all seed beads, and then the Swarovskis are the ones that are surrounding these here. Every single piece is heavy on the Swarovski and heavy on the seed beads, and it's this perfect colour combination. If you don't get both of these, you're not going to achieve this exact same look, because it's the colour combination that's made these work and the exact shapes and sizes. So just go for it. If you love making jewellery, make this. Okay, with this collection then, you've got 50 yards, otherwise known as 45.8 metres, of that gorgeous, 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 gorgeous green wildfire. I've never seen that colour before. That is so classy.
I've had this one before and I haven't seen it that often. I quite like using it because it really goes pretty much with everything. It's not too light, it's not too dark, so.
No, it's lovely. Right, the seed beads. Here we go. Look. Look, 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 look.
Seed beads.
So you'll get the matte silver-lined olive, size 8s, 20 grams. The big 3D-esque pieces, which are size 6s, are olive gold luster. Then you've got the, hang on one sec, size 11s, which are the gold. And then you've got the dark topaz, silver-lined dark topaz, size 11s, which are these. They are just beautiful. In terms of weight, these ones are 20 grams. These ones are 24 grams. Then these ones are 22 grams. And these ones are 23 grams. Right, here comes the sun. Could I see the call screens, please, hun? Thank you. I beyond highly recommend it that you go for it. Now, we should be at $37.95. But we have seen how many people have been really impressed by this, and it's gone down to $24.95. Make sure you're checking out your baskets, folks. But the more people on the line, we're going to take even more money off. No. We're going to take more money off as long as we get enough people on the phone lines. So maybe what you want to do is get on the phone line. You don't have to press your buy now button, so you don't have to press that option 1. It's free to phone. You can just wait on the phone lines. We'll see that you're there. Maybe you just want to put this into your basket and wait with this in your basket. And when we get enough people there, we'll drop the price. If you like the price, you press your option 1 to confirm with the call centre. You press your buy now button on the website. And if you don't like the price, then don't do anything. It's cool, isn't it? Why don't you do that? Win-win situation. Okay, that's how many more people have got on the phone lines. Okay? No, I think we need a few more. No, a few more people on the phone lines. How many people will this in the baskets? So if we take it lower, everyone's going to check out, yeah? You don't have to, but we're going to take it lower. To £24.50. No. $23.95. We'll take £1 off because that'll be good. $19.95. Welcome to JewelleryMaker with Nadia. Hello, hello. This woman is amazing. We're going to learn a technique in a moment. We hear you about the DVD. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it happen. Yeah, it's on my to-do list that my PA Becky's putting together for me.
You're
alongside take my beef out of the fridge tomorrow and put it in the freezer so it doesn't go off. I need to buy the Ladybird earrings, I've got the code, and I've got to text Mark Smith back. Thank you. Oh, I need to rebook in with the hairdressers as well because my colour hasn't taken on my roots. Put that. I need to. I've got loads to do. I'll do my to-do list when I get in.
Can I give you my list as well, because I've got quite a lot of stuff and my memory is like a sieve, honest. Yeah.
Who cares when you're that talented? You can have a civvy head. You could see Bead into it. Right, check out this basket. Come on. Right, let's see. Oh,
right, okay.
Let's get the information out of that sieve.
That should be easy. It's just going to drain it.
Drop out.
So, I am going to attempt to show you the beginnings of my...
hair clip.
Yes, but this is a peyote stitch.
Oh, I need you to shuffle on over.
Do you want me closer?
Right, we look less Adam's family now. I put on my grey cardigan because apparently, yeah. Right, check your baskets out. What are you doing? Come on.
Right, so this may be because I'm really terrible at starting peyote stitch. So this bracelet...
You're terrible at starting... Oh, do you know what?
Honestly,
I just tried to move those Swarovskis.
The first row of a peyote stitch kills me always. I don't know what it is with me. I'm trying my best to get it going.
Okay, well, you can really tell that you're not, at one with it, with your designs. Not.
Well, the first row anyway. So, this whole clip, okay, started off with a peyote stitch, just normally a square one. So for this one, I have used 19, so it's an odd stitch. Okay, so it means an odd number of peyotes to start. For the demo, I'm just going to use less, so that won't take quite as much time. I'm just going to show you how to start it, and it's an odd one as well. So the continuation is a bit different to an even count of peyote. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to pick up one of the. I'm going to do it with the orange because also it's easier to demonstrate. Okay. So it's a little bit. So I'm going to pick up one, and I'm going to use this as a stopper bead. So I'm just going to go through it once. So that I can then pick up more seed beads and it won't slip, so that kind of stops everything. And I'm just going to go for 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. So as I said, for the clip, you would need 19. I'm going to give you the dimensions of the clip later, but really you can just make it fit around any hair clip. If I'm going to open it here, you can just see I kind of thread it back and forth, and you can just pull it together so it fits. Okay, so now I've threaded on 11 of my seed beads, and I'm going to attempt to do this peyote stitch without making a mess of it. So I'm going to pick up the next one, and what we need to do is we are going to thread the needle with a seed bead on into the second seed, jumping the first one. Pull that through, and this kind of starts the first row, and we kind of want it to sit like so, and then we pick up the next seed bead, and we are going to jump a seed bead and go through the next one in line, feed it through and pull it tight, and then again we're going to jump the next one. My needle is a bit bent. I'm a terrible needle bender, I admit it. Yeah, I'm a needle bender. Then we go again, we're going to jump, go through, pull tight. And we're just going to keep jumping a seed bead and adding one. Just going to go there. And this kind of gives you like a brick effect. So we're just going to keep going until we get to the end. One more. Pull that tight. So normally with an even count you would just work your way back, and the thread would just come through, pick up a needle and go through. But we've got an uneven, so we've got one more left here. So what I'm going to do now is I take my needle through the last seed bead, like so.
Just so you know, we've taken the graphics off screen, but we still have got a few available, but we've got more people with these in their baskets and we have got stock available. So if you haven't yet checked your basket out, do it now. That's the Swarovski on screen as well.
I'm just going to cut that tail off because I know it's going to get stuck in the way, so I'm just going to trim it off. Right.
Oh, my heart stopped then for the moment. I thought you cut the wrong strand.
Oh no, gosh, I've done that before.
Yeah, I have loads.
I have done that before. So now we need to create a ledge here. So I'm going to pick up a seed bead, okay? And I'm going to go again through the very last seed bead that I have added. Not through the stopper bead. We're going to remove that one later. So that one, oops, you see, I told you. I just struggle. Go through the last seed bead. Come on, doesn't want to go through. There we go. But try not to go through this. There we go. Try not to go through the stopper bead, and then pull that through. And this, well, it should, in theory, sit the seed bead on top. I told you I'm rubbish at this. Anyway, luckily, I have created a piece that's already done.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
So, as I said, the first row is always rubbish with me.
Well, you know what, we have got...
I know, Alison was telling me about that, and I really should be using this.
We have a nifty little quick start peyote. Basically, it's a laser cut. It's a laminate piece to help you get started. I've never seen it before.
I never have either. Alison told me about that earlier.
You can use it again and again.
I think I need to try that.
Should we open it?
Yeah, let's have a look.
We're just having a chat between us. Okay. So they come like this. So you're going to get 3 of those in the pack, and it comes with very comprehensive, easy to follow instructions. But basically, if you have a look on the front, I think that's the best way of showing it to you. So it's for size 8 and size 6 seed beads. So you basically fold it over. It says, fold the card in half and add a stop bead. Pass the needle through the guide holes, the card to begin, and you've got left and right hand guides. You never have to string alternating beads from rows 1 and 2 again. Stitch the first row of beads 1 by 1 into the bead slots on the card. The first row of beads are perfectly spaced, adding the second row beads.
Oh, okay.
Turn and stitch the second row of beads 1 by 1. And it does say, it then also says, if you have a larger project, trim and fold the line to the first bead slot, and then you can just add the cards on all together. You can attach them all. It tells you exactly how to do it. So it says it's a very brief guide on the back. And for $6.95, you think the amount of time you are going to save, you need this.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, but you don't because you obviously are able to do it. But for speed,
yeah,
with the amount of work that you're going to be doing, and if you're... what a stupid thing to say to Nigel. You need this to start off the while you're peyotisted. No, just with you saying, you know, your first... I don't really think I've just insulted.
No, absolutely
Nadia.
not. No, absolutely not. I think that would be great for me. I would use that because I'm always so slow with my first row. I don't mind using that at all. It'd be brilliant.
Amazing.
Yeah.
$6.95 for all 3 cards. Amazing. Amazing.
I think Alison even recommended that to me earlier because
Really?
I was just telling her how I struggle with my first row all the
Yeah.
time, and then she said I should
Alison
try that.
Tarry.
Yeah.
Alison Tarry, fabulous Alison Tarry, if you're watching this evening. She isn't watching this evening, though, I can tell because her name's not popped up, and I know full well she would have bought. This is from Anne. Nadia, you need the cards for starting peyote. JM, do them. I gave up so many times before using the cards. Great work.
Oh, that's brilliant. See?
That's great to know. Thank you, hun.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use them, honestly, because sometimes I have to redo it like twice or 3 times before I get it right.
Once, twice, 3 times POT. Amazing. I love Lionel Richie. I'm married to Drew, who's Kiwi, and I've got 2 children. I've still got my Lionel Richie mugs. I've got 2 of them. Hello, is it tea you're looking for?
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, that's in the old studio. I remember I used that mug when I was heavily pregnant with Charlie as well, and I'd been to the Lionel Richie concert. I told you all about it, so I wore my Lionel Richie fan club t-shirt the next day. And it just looks like Lionel Richie's chin is massive because basically it got stretched over my bump. Amazing. Amazing. The man can do no wrong. I love him. Is that right? I only just came back from maternity leave when you started, Carrie. I would have, yeah, literally just came back to work. Yeah, that would have been a year, yeah. That's me and Carrie having a conversation about when I came back from maternity leave. Carrie had just started. Oh, clearly she wouldn't have stayed if I hadn't have been there. I'm the pulling force for her. $6.95 UNBD49.
I'm going to get some of those.
That is an absolute must-have. Right, back to the demo.
Okay, so here is a piece that is already a bit further along, and so hopefully now we'll be showing you how we can do the end bit. As I said, you have 2 left at the end. Okay, so the way I do this, I think there's different ways to actually do an odd count peyote stitch. The way I do it, I'm going to, once you come out of your last 2 seed beads, I'm going to pick up another seed bead and feed that on, and then basically just loop back through the last seed bead like so, and then go through. Pull that tight, and it's kind of almost like a brick stitch sits this bead on top, and then I go through. I like to flip it over, go through, and then just do your normal peyote stitch in between, and just carry on. So once we've done a few rows, I think I went about 5 rows in between. 5 rows in between each pattern. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do those.
Okay.
I'm going to carry on going through. And so once we've done about 5, I'm just going to go and turn around again. So now on the one end, the peyote stitch is normal, as if it would be an even count. So then you have to go and find the midpoint. So I think in this case it's 1, 2, 3 on either side.
Okay.
Get one more, and then I'm going to pick up, if you ever look here, in between I've picked up a different color seed bead first. It was a small, I'm going to do yellow.
Just so you know, there's still 22 of you with this kit in your basket. So I'll just show you that once again. Once again, I would also just like to publicly declare on live TV, thank you very much, Sam, you are a legend. She's made me a cuppa. That is amazing. You all right?
It was me.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I just dropped the extension. Sorry,
okay,
everyone.
as long as it wasn't a damaged body part, we're fine.
No, all good, all good. And pick up the center, and I'm going to pick up a different color seed bead and then carry on.
Okay.
And then flip it over. So remember to add your starting point. Go back. And then add in, again, bring in a another 11O. And you kind of grow your design. So with each seed bead, with each row, you're just adding in more. Move on to the row. So it's very repetitive from now. I really like the stitch because it's quite easy to put together and it's a lot of fun, and it really looks so neat and tidy just because of the shape of the bead. So I quite like it because of that. Bring that in. And we're going to grow the design now. We're going to add in another yellow. And then I'm going to pick up a green seed bead. So you basically just place seed beads in the center. Make sure that you grow the design outwards. So this is how it's going to sit. So it's going to grow like that. So I'm going to flip it over again. Go through. And go through the center seed bead. So basically you would just carry on. So what I'm going to do now is I need to again place a yellow in here. Then I'm going to pick up another green because we, as well as growing the yellow, you also need to grow the inner diamond, as it were. So pick it up, go through, and just carry on. So you would just grow the design like that. I'm going to give you a proper schematic for how many beads I've used for the center.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to demonstrate the whole lot, otherwise we'd be here all day. But basically,
and we sort of would love that as much as we need to go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I'm just basically demonstrating you the technique, but I'm going to put a schematic on it. So basically, you would grow the design until you get to the large seed beads.
So can I just ask? There's nothing underneath that then?
No, nothing at all. I'm going
it's
to show
just literally going like that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to show you how that happens.
Okay.
So basically, you build up until you get to.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's a lot of fun. Okay, so now I'm going to have to attempt to thread on a needle. Sorry, this is my tech. Just going to put this on because it's going to take me an age. At home I've got a magnifying glass and I use it. It went on straight away, yay! There we go, we're all good to go. Good?
That's just obviously, I'm a good woman. What can I say?
I know, you're a good charm.
That's called being lucky on TV.
Doesn't happen always. Huh? Either I muddle up my words or I...
Oh, I do all the time.
Bead everywhere. Okay, so let's just pretend that we've reached the center, okay?
Yeah.
So we've built our design to the desired size,
yeah.
Okay? So now we need to go backwards. So exactly what we have created now,
okay.
we need to create in reverse, okay? So I'm going to add a seed bead here, which is obviously closing off this row here. Now we need to recreate exactly what we've done. So I'm going to pick up a green, go through here, an orange, and then flip it over, and then trace, go back. So you're basically just duplicating what you've done on the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to get to the part where obviously there's a lot of a gap, a big gap, because the bead sizes are different, okay? So I'm going to pick up this one. And then just make sure that you're duplicating, so that would be yellow on the top. Like so. And now the trick is you have to be obviously careful when you get to the Swarovski because the edges are a little bit sharp. It tends to fray the file line and sometimes it can rip. You can ask me how I know. And what happens now is because the sizes are different, you need to bend it over and pull tight, and this will bunch up the seed beads like so and give you that 3D effect. So there's nothing special, there's nothing underneath it. It just happens all on its own, and that's how you would do it. And basically from now on, all you would do is work your way backwards and finish off the design, and then you would launch back into a peyote stitch, okay? So I'm also going to show you now how to finish off the end, because what I've done here with this design here, I've just reduced my peyote stitch, but I can see that we've got something here first. You want to show maybe, do you?
Aren't you good? Being observant.
No, so
I've got the bead spinner, and it's known as a junior because it's slightly smaller. It's not like a different level or technique or anything, but it's the junior version. It just means it's smaller. I think that this is a lot more handy to have around. Have you ever used it?
I've had the pleasure of using it once.
It's amazing.
Handy to have.
It is amazing. So if you struggle with threading your seed beads, it's literally like magic. Do we dare risk seeing what happens on screen?
Shall we try?
Should we do it? Okay. So you pour your seed beads in. Now, within this needle, you actually have an eye. And the eye is all the way down here.
So should we get some thread?
In fact, we can put this under camera.
Thread. So it's really
There we
useful.
go.
I didn't even know they had these massive eyes.
Yeah. So that's how you can then just literally slide it. You don't have to cluster
that's
it
excellent.
onto
Do you know
the needle.
I did a bracelet last show, which was lots and lots and lots of strands of tiny seed beads. You see, I can't open it.
If you just, what did I do the other day to wiggle it? There you go. We've both got slightly chunky nails.
Yes, there we go. You can like.
There we go.
Thank you.
So you're on. So you've got your thread.
Okay, do you want me to spin it?
There you go. Go for it.
Okay, am I doing it the wrong way anyway? Right. It's very easy, she says.
The other way around.
Ah, wait. Ah, there we go.
Yeah? You on?
Yeah?
And then they just scoop on.
There we go. And that's how
And you get a little bit faster and faster every time you use it. And literally, they just jump on. It's amazing. It's $11.95. It comes with the needle.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And they just scoop on, ready to go. $11.95.
That's fun. Can I? I'm having fun. Oh, there we go. Lots and lots. Look at that. Lots and
Yeah.
lots.
You see?
That's fun.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Look at them, look, hundreds of them.
Hello. Can I carry on?
It's really therapeutic. See that? Look at the amount that I've just jumped onto there.
That's brilliant. If I had that, the bracelet I made the last time would have been so much quicker.
There you go, you see.
Oh,
So you
that's
need
great.
the bead spinner in your life. $11.95. We have got 10 minutes left. Where's that? Oh, we need to do the bracelet. Oh!
Oh no!
No, just so you know, we haven't forgotten about the bracelet. We will do it before the end of the show, but we obviously want to see the rest of Nadja's demo. Okay, I'm going to, yeah. I'll bring those over here and try and get them back into there for Sam.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. No, don't be daft. You,
Oh right, okay. I'm
Go
carrying
for
I
it.
thought you were going to show this first. Okay. So anyway, the way I'm just going to pick this up and carry on from here to show you how to finish off. So basically what I've done, oops, there we go. So basically what I've done, if you have a look at the clip here, I've brought this to point just so that it can round off. I'm sure you could do this a different way, a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to bring this up here. And the way it's worked is, instead of carrying on, I'm just going to do an extra row here. in the needles here. Oh, it's coming out. There we go. That's silly when you start on the end where you haven't actually knotted. Right. So, sorry.
Everyone's laughing at the fact I'm trying to get seed beads back into the tube.
And I'm messing it up. I think I'm just going to move on to this
I
one
did
here.
it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just going to go to my other one, which is already set.
Should we just quickly bring the bracelet
Yes,
on
please,
screen?
that would be great. I'm just going to.
Okay, this is the 925 sterling silver bracelet. I'm sorry a bit later, but I'm sure you can appreciate we wanted to give Nadia as much time as possible showing us that. Okay, we'd have her here all night if we could. 7.5 inches. This is a solid 925 sterling silver. Beautiful heart-shaped bracelet. The great thing is you can then also attach an extender on there should you want to. You can wire wrap gemstones into there. You can put your Swarovskis into there if you want to. NXIL45. Could I see the call screens, please, Becky? Loads of people calling in for this one. Thank you for staying with us and waiting for this one. 3.5 grams. Now, and for, are you kidding? That's all we've got left is 13. They've been flying out. Okay, be as quick as you can on this. It's so beautiful. And you can chop this up and use them as jump rings as well, heart-shaped jump rings if you'd want to. $7.95. NXIL45. Check out your baskets as soon as you can if you'd like more than one of those. Go for it. It's a beautifully, beautifully crafted piece. Congratulations, those of you getting that. Back to Nadia. Is that
right.
good? Are we okay to come back?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fab. Okay,
Sorry.
literally minutes left of the show. No,
Yep. No, well, it's quick,
no pressure.
quick what I have to finish demoing. Okay, so my other one was disintegrating. Apologies for that. So
Brilliant.
I'm coming back to you. So basically, to reduce the pattern, okay, so we're going to ignore the last seed bead. I'm going to come through here and add our seed beads and just work our way through. Just going to come over here and bring this. So basically what we need to do is step up and just ignore the last seed beads and reduce the design. You can see that it's reducing to a point. It's going to carry on until I get to the end of the row. Like so. And then we're not going to go through the last section, but returning. And I'm going to go through the last bead that I've just added and work my way back.
Can't believe how quickly tonight's gone.
I know, it went quick. There we go. And again, don't go to the last section. So you're going to add the last seed bead now. I like to flip it over and then come back up through the top. And go through. And this is basically how you would reduce. Eventually you would end up just with a point. I keep getting stuck on my needles.
Just so you know, we have 2 of the black diamond strands left, so we've put them on screen for you. They are the best black diamonds I have ever seen on a strand. Can you imagine doing some black diamonds interspersed with the designs?
I think I would be too scared to actually work with them like that. In case I drop one, you should see what I do with my seed beads. And basically you would just carry on until you would reduce to point, and this would come to a very single seed bead at the top, and then you would just tie it off. And then what I've done is, once you have your flat section with all the designs, all I've done is basically zigzag attach it to one of these clips here.
Okay.
And then tied it off. I mean, I've used a string for each seed bead to make sure it's nice and tight on here.
But that is using the fire line, sorry, the wildfire that you get in that kit.
Yeah.
Amazing. Your diamonds are here, by the way, at £90 and 95 pence. Nadja, you are amazing.
Thank you. I want to sing that back, because we don't want... I mean, no, of course she's amazing. She's amazing. But I won't try and sing, because they were saying she's not amazing, but yeah, aren't you?
We're clearly all very tired. You're not travelling home tonight, are you?
Not a chance.
All right, good, good. How long will it take you to get home?
About 5
4,
hours.
5, wow.
It's okay though, because lots of it is
Because you can go past T-Bay services.
tea. Or
T-Bay. No, T-Bay, the name of the services. Do you travel by train or car?
By plane. I know, I'm fancy.
Sorry, then you won't get to go to the services in your plane.
I get services in my plane, I do.
No, not T-Bay, no. Can't have a little motorway stop off. But anyway, that's me and my boring chat about how I love motorway services. You've been an amazing, woman. When are you back on our screens?
I'm back on the 6th, I think.
Am I on them? Is that a late show?
I'm not sure, actually. I need to check.
Am I on then? Can I be on then? Can we get a DVD filmed by then? I'm going to work really hard for you regarding that DVD. We're going to make sure that happens, a DVD for the pendant, because that is so inspiring. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and your preparation. Thank you to you for being just fabulous in contributing to the show, because like I said earlier on in the night, if it's just me talking, it's boring. Thank you, Sam, for being just so fabulous, and Kerry and Becky, thanks for showing up. Yeah, you turned up, and yeah. No, that is the fabulous Becky and the fabulous Kerry, my fabulous producer, my fabulous director. Is that right? In the cupboard in there. And thank you also to Bruce, who has now gone home. He's had a very long day. And of course, Pete was here for, about 6 minutes, if that. Apparently it was more like 4. Sam would know, she's his other half, and would keep tabs on him. So, thank you so much. I'm back with you Monday. I might be lying, I can't remember. But I'll speak to you very soon. You can find me on Facebook, and I will see, have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye for now. Bye.
Beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy,